everybody, and welcome.
Hello.
Great to see you guys in here. Oh my God, my saturation went off a bit again. What is going on?
Well, I thought maybe you're blushing.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
like me.
possible.
That sounds like me.
That's right. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, and that means it's time for our favorite show of the week. It is Tuesday Tech Talk with all the tips and questions about YouTube. And today, there's so much to cover.
That's right, guys. Lots to go on, and lots of questions to take as well, guys. So make sure you got your questions ready. It is great. It is awesome. It's a pleasure to have you all in here. And there she goes screwing with it again.
Well, now you can see you.
Oh,
See?
I'm good out of it.
They want to see you too.
No, they want to see you. That's right. And I want to see all of you guys in here. It's great to see you all. So many fantastic channels. A pleasure, a privilege, an honor to have you all in here. Channels from all over, guys. Hey, look who's in the house, guys. Grimes Finds. Enjoyed your live stream very much last night. Had a great time. Thanks for having me. Stayed around for a little while. Then my daughter, well, she wanted to have a tea party. I guess I might as well just say it. So, yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, when she wakes up from sleep to have one. So, West Haven always and forever. Thank you so much. And yes, West Haven was our selfie of the day, by the way, guys. And make sure to get yours in early, folks. We're looking for them. Every day a new one. We give you a separate community post with a link to your channel just to give you that extra little push. Everybody can use one, guys. So thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't need to do that. But there you go, guys. You could be the next one up here. So make sure to get that selfie out. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Upload it to Twitter. And just make sure you use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everybody can find you. And if you forget what it is, guys, just let us know. We'll paste it back in here for you at any time.
And we have the first question. Are those new headphones?
Nope.
Well, it depends when you came.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes.
No, you Curiosity Vlogs. I've seen them before.
Yeah.
These ones are fairly new, but I've had them for a couple of weeks now. Thank you.
Happy Lux in the house. Cheers to Luxembourg, my friend. Great to see you. Great to see you. The country that I only got to see for one day. It's a small country, but still one day was not near enough. Great to have you in. You're very welcome, West Haven, and thank you for the selfie. Enjoyed it very much. The Benfield Bunch, how are you? Great to see you. Ghost Pirates in the house. RC Crazy is in here. Guys, all kinds of great channels from all over the YouTube spectrum. And guys, we got some really important information tonight. Whether you're just getting into YouTube, been in it for a while, you're definitely not going to want to miss this, guys. And also, of course, you guys' questions as well. But it's always good to start off with a topic. This is not the kind of topic we like to cover. But unfortunately, guys, it's getting harder to be a YouTuber out there. It's harder to protect your account. We just talked about this a couple weeks ago, and they've already upped their game onto it. So it's a whole new run. Oh, you're up, Xenia.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you, Expedition Greg. And hey, you, thank you for the super sticker, super chat. Thank you. And then there's one for you.
Thank you, Expedition Greg. I know he was waiting to do that. I know he was excited. Cooking with Corey, thank you so very much, and a big shout out to you for not using a sticker. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you so much for the super chat, the both of you. It's much appreciated. Ethan, it was great hanging out with you for a while at D-Crack's live stream. Awesome to see you again. Hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, about the size of it, West Haven. About the size of it. Great to see all you guys in here. We got some new ones. Got lots of returning guys. A great mix. Pleasure to have you all in here. Miscellaneous Magnus, doing great. Hope you are as well. Got some concerns about this new phishing scheme that's going. It's not even really a phishing scheme, guys. It's actually quite a targeted one. Some things that got to be addressed for our channel safety, and it applies to everybody, guys. That's what I'm saying. Whether you have just a channel off onto its new ventures in YouTube, you've been into it for a long time. This targeted a lot of huge channels, and they got away with it, guys. They're trying to fix it now, but they got away with infiltrating them. So, Blended Squad, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Happy eating, hello Andrew. Now you're just step aside. You're up, Xenia. There you go.
Happy eating, step aside. Well, we'll have to wait for the sign. You know. I'm not giving them out just because. Otherwise everybody's ears are gonna just fall off.
That's right.
Yeah. Now we are going to be talking about.
Thank you, Rick Cognetti, for the super chat. Do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Yes. We are going to be talking about two things: one good and one bad one. Something that is good for us as creators, especially if you are monetized, and something really bad that is happening and is still in process. And we want you to be aware of that. We also have done the research, and we'll provide you exact practical tips on what to do and what not to do, and where to go and what to do. So stick around, and we're going to talk about that as well. And of course, we have some leftover questions from yesterday about YouTube and what to do with the content and where to put it and how to make it and all of that. And of course, your questions today about everything YouTube, social media, and everything else as well. So stick around. There's going to be lots to cover today, and please share it out. It is very important, especially the question about the security. Last time, we tried to tell it to the most people as possible. possible. There were still people that got caught in it and lost their channel. So please shout it out. It is very important and it involves everyone.
That's right, guys. It affects everybody, and knowledge is power. And you see what happened with Mickey XOXO and what she went through. We don't want to see another creator go through that, guys. It is a horrible, horrible thing. Miscellaneous Magnet says, Andrew, my name is Andrew as well. Miscellaneous Magnets, I liked you especially. Now I like you even more. There you go. Awesome to meet you, Andrew. TPC Collectors, hey there. Oh, we're anything but king and queen, but it's great to have you in here. Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. Walker fam, I'm assuming you're talking about the topic. Great to see you. We'll get into it in just a few minutes. Expedition Greg says, sorry, Andrew, just had to do it, my friend. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm well aware of it. It's all good. I know. Everybody gets a kick out of watching Xenia go off the rails, guys. Dominic Williams, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. What happened to Mickey? Oh, that was a while back. She fell, unfortunately, for one of the scams going out where they asked for your credentials, and they occupied her channel for, 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it took a lot of effort to get her channel back because and she was a lucky one that actually got it. And hers was phishing scam, which was for some obvious, for some maybe not as obvious. This one is not obvious. This has caught a lot of YouTubers that have millions of subscribers. Yeah. And unfortunately, it is not as visible as the previous ones were. And I have seen on Twitter, especially when we tweeted this out, is like, oh, has been going on for weeks. No, this is a new one, and this is very serious, very serious. So definitely keep your ears pierced out. It's not the same thing, unfortunately, and we'll not only talk about that, but also give you tips on how to avoid it.
That's right, guys. So, guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, subscribe, guys. The more, the better. Get the word out, guys. Everybody should know about this, learn the steps towards starting to protect themselves onto it. Just to be careful, guys. It is the rough streets of YouTube as far as it goes, guys. Anything can happen on here, and when your channel's in jeopardy, and it is in jeopardy, guys. All of us are. We have to accept the fact. That's why it's so important to never think, oh, well, it's the other guys. Is this? No, it's not. It's anybody, guys. It really is. Anybody's vulnerable, and this hit a lot of big channels, but also small channels are vulnerable. Everybody is vulnerable to these things, guys. So, and of course, as always, guys, like we say, we'll take your questions as well after we go through just a couple of opening talks about this. So make sure. BNO is in the house. How are you? Congratulations once again on passing 5K, my friend.
Ooh.
BNO did fantastic. Yeah, no, excellent stuff. He's there and gone. He's just flying. So he is an amazing guy, part of the Grow Friday. Always great to see you. They're great. You get one channel, you get a whole bunch to network, guys. They have a whole afternoon together. Him, Farmall Fanatic, Linda's House of Chill, and who am I forgetting? Grant McIntosh. How could I ever forget Grant? There you go. So, guys, check them out. Great to see you all in here, guys. Don't forget about your selfies as well. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that, a selfie of you. Upload it to Twitter, guys, and you can be the next one featured. We pick one after every live stream. It's an extra push for your channel. We give you a community post with your channel link so people can check you out, and also use you in the opening credits of our next live stream as well. So it's a great place to be seen. Just remember, use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so we can find you. If you don't remember it, don't be shy. Just ask us. We'll post it back in the chat. It's great to have all you guys in here. So many great channels, guys. And I think it's going to be a really great conversation. One that everybody needs to have, guys. This is to really protect your channel. Silver giveaways in the house. A fantastic couple. Here for my favorite night, Tech Talk Tuesday. Ours as well. Truth be known, it is. We got interviewed the other day by Happy Trails Hiking, and that's what we were asked. And it is in the end. It really is. These are the channels that really just want to go further and further. Not just because of the advice we get, but the chat and the conversation in here really gets really invigorating and knowledgeable. And I'm proud of that. I like seeing people that are giving knowledge out to everybody all the time, helping each other, doing it the right way, talking about their channels, things they've learned. There's certain questions we get. We don't know what's the best app to use and such, but there's people in here that do. And that's what it's about, guys. This is what separates us from social media. It really does. And tonight is, in our opinion, on our channel, the pinnacle night for that. So great to see you. Eileen Villia, the fam. How are you? Our day was good. Hope yours was as well. Nice to see you in here. I'm going to give everybody a rock star welcome in just a second, guys. Call out all your names because I know I'm missing some people, and I most certainly do not want to do that. Just was given a few minutes for everybody to come in. It's great to see you all. Hope you guys are ready for the chat of amazing creators all together under one roof. And you guys chose our roof to do it, and we couldn't be more honored. Thank you for coming. Hit the like button, tweet it out. Tell friends, guys, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe. I moved my stuff around tonight. I rearranged all my windows, and you'd think it would work out better for me, but
you think you would learn from mistakes. So.
Yeah, I know, but the other one's not good because I know every time I'm looking, I'm way over here, never looking more at the camera. So I'm trying to fix that.
Yes, because we want to see your blue eyes, of course.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. Alrighty, guys, hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends.
Yeah, we are married, FYI, if you're new to the channel.
Yeah. 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 And we appreciate you guys being here, guys. Look at all these amazing people in here, guys. Hey, guys, hope you're having a great day. Awkwardly Kim, always fantastic. Always great to see you. Oh, BNO, I guess you didn't hear us. How are you, BNO? We were just bragging you up a second ago when you come in. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Was congratulating you on passing 5K. You would think that the big creators would be more aware to scams like that.
This is not as easy as it seems, unfortunately. And I will tell you of a couple of the sequences that have gone down. We actually have gotten in touch with some of the creators that unfortunately got under this attack as well. So the first person, so to say, a recount as well. So yeah, you will see what we talk about. It is not as easy as it seems.
1111 code. Those windows are a pain. They definitely are. They definitely are for sure. In the line media, great couple. Thank you so very much. Big Welsh Dog Gaming, I shared on my YouTube community. Thank you so very much for that. Do appreciate it. T and Andy, how are you? Great to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. We have Ghost Pirate, perfect. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Brant Ariels, thanks for hosting all of us. No, thank you for coming, guys. We do appreciate it. You guys are the ones that make this what it is. Life Less Ordinary. Do you like our new name? It's DPO Family Vlog. Interesting.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more searchable for sure.
Life Less Ordinary.
Interesting. I like that.
That's definitely workable.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Way to go. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah. This our dream. Good evening. Good evening to you as well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Andrew, congrats to you guys. Thank you so much. Miscellaneous Magnet, you guys are absolutely awesome. A big cheers to you. JCT, giving a welcome to everybody. Thank you so much for that. Do appreciate it. Natas, we're doing great. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Guys, we got 75 in the chat, guys. Let's get them in here. Let's let them know what's going on. YouTube has been acting very wonky. Anybody who joined us last night or in any other places you were seeing, for instance, for us, we were going from 10,300 to 0. We went there about 6 times during our live stream.
Yeah, Laj was mentioning that as well, that he lost his sub count. You're not the only one, unfortunately or fortunately.
Yeah, it was like a ping pong ball last night. We had 10,300, we had 0. We had 10,300, we had 0. Back and forth.
It's interesting. It was good. We almost tried to get to first 100 again,
Makes for good conversation.
Yeah.
Mandy Mixed Media Queen, how are you? Mantown Safe President, how are you? Itching to Scratch UK, great to see all you amazing channels here, guys. We got some really important stuff to discuss, guys. Great to have you in, and of course we'll also be taking your questions after that as well. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button, guys. Tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. If you haven't, please do so, guys. It helps immensely. Cardoso Media, how are you? Good evening to you. Hope you are doing fantastic. I think we just lost like a ton of likes. What the hell?
Well, that's okay. It's just one of the glitches once again.
That
so
is
we're
crazy.
just gonna not really focus on that.
Can you guys check and see if you have the like button click, guys? If you have already, if you haven't, if you can do so. That is nuts what happened. The servers must be in an awful mess, so if you guys can do that, it'd be fantastic. I salute you because without you, there's no me. Oh my God, Iron Man 245. Anything but. You got that and then some. Thank you for being here. Without you, guys, there would be no us. We're the ones that know you guys. Mana FPV, what's going on? Great to see you. Who doesn't want to say that name? Seriously, who does not want to say that name? Supernatural Lost Adventures, mine is blue. There you go. Martini Piano, YouTube is broken right now. It definitely is, and then some. The Traveling Shintas. The like button is lit here. Yeah, and it's not moving anywhere. It is all messed up. Thank you for letting me know. George TV, how are you? Yeah, I already hit the like button. That's crazy. It is crazy, guys. If you haven't already, do so. I'm sure we'll update later. If YouTube was my kid, we would definitely take a trip to the woodshed. Mickey Homestead, that is awesome. I love that. TLT is in the house. How are you? Great to see you. Thank you so much for having me. Then I had a fantastic time on your stream. Awesome to see you. Guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. You can obviously tell YouTube is not pushing very well right now, guys. You can help us counteract that by getting the word out. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Better Days, for that. 2 ATVs and Our Life. How are you? So many great channels, guys. Ivy Cresty, good morning to you. Hope all is well. Welcome, Lodge. Maybe someone tripped over the plug wire at the YouTube headquarters. That's probably it. That's probably it, my friend. We just had a baby boy. Oh, you did, Mana. Oh, finally, congratulations.
That is so cool.
Oh, guys, flood the chat with emojis. Mana, FPV. They just had their baby boy, guys. Flood the chat. I'm sorry, brain fart with all this other stuff going on. Congratulations to you.
Oh.
Wishing you much, much happiness for all your health and happiness. That is awesome.
Oh, please put some emojis in the chat. Congratulations. That is so awesome.
That is fantastic.
Oh, that is fantastic. Congrats. What a great news.
Yeah.
A ray of sunshine through the day. That's right. There you go. Bottles of milk are coming in and baby faces. Creator Spotlight.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Yes. Congratulations.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you for letting us know. That is so cool. Like I say, wishing you guys the best, the absolute best.
Oh, look at that. Chat lighting up and everybody celebrating together with you. That is so cool.
That is cool. Congratulations. That is so cool. Thank you for letting me know, and I should have asked, and my head is just where it should be, but thank God we got you there to keep me straightened out. So that is so awesome, because we've been wondering as he comes into Rogers getting the updates and stuff like that. So that is fantastic. Great to see all you guys in here, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. That'll update after a while. And if you could tweet it out, let them know, guys. YouTube is having a bit of trouble pushing the last couple of days. That'll really help us counteract if you can let it out and let your friends know, whatever. Lots of important stuff to discuss.
Maybe it's having a baby too.
Oh God.
That was such a cheesy joke. That's such a, oh, I just had to. Well, you know, you're talking about pushing and everything.
I'm just glad you had owned up to it. I got to say that. So that you're making great progress on that. Sandy King, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. It's funny because in Russia, baby, have you.
Well, kind of, yeah. You're kind of right on that one.
That's right.
Yes, I'm from Eastern Europe. Just FYI, if you didn't know or wasn't aware why he's always referring to Russia and Eastern Europe, because he can, because his wife is actually from Eastern. You know, like dentist jokes, only dentists can make that.
That's right, I got to pass on it.
Yeah, so you think you got to pass. You think
that was
you
part of
pass.
the charm. I was hoping to get more jokes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now that we've scared half the people off.
One, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my.
See, Gothic Rose has to go sleep now. Seriously.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to put you out for the comment on that. Cowgirl ASMR, howdy from Chicago. How y'all? Miss my friends, great to see you. Missed you too. Always great to have you in the chat. I think it's time for a hello, guys. Let's get some arena-style welcomes in here for you guys. You guys are the stars of the show, especially tonight, guys, more than ever. More than ever, guys, because this show is all about you tonight. With you guys one-on-one and you guys helping each other out in the chat. I want to say a great big hello and welcome to Z-Fam, Walker Fam, TPC Collectors, Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels, TLT, Time to Play TV, The Traveling Shintas, The Life of SNR, The Creator Spotlight Show, folks. We have the Benfield Bunch, The Art of Handmade Dolls and Stuff, Tasha 101, Supernatural Lost Adventures, Split Screen Gaming League, SSGL's Gaming and Vlog. 6 days, we got Shape of Vlogs. We have Sandy King, Sally Van Noyes, Mixed Media Arts, RC Crazy's in the house. Queen City Picker is in here, folks. And we got Purgatory Paranormal of NY. I got to say a quick thank you to Queen City Picker. You have introduced us to so many amazing people in the last couple of weeks. I cannot thank you enough. I got to thank Borderline Hoarders for introducing me to you, and you introducing us to so many and recommending our channel. Thank you so much. Purgatory Peril of NY is in the house. Paranormal, not peril, paranormal. Playworthy's in the house, folks. We got Peter Plack. We got NWI Diver. Nick Molnar. We have Neslover. Nature's Beauty. Naomi Slot Channel. My Old Lady's Cooking Show. We have MSG Empath. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. It's great to have you in here. Moto G Spot is in the house. We got Mama 12. We got MJ's Unboxing and Scratcher Fun. We got Misty Alago. And we have miscellaneous magnets. We got Michael Myers 86. We got Mia Mina. We got MFBTV. We have Meme Piano. We have McGee Homestead Adventures. We have Martini Piano. We have Maria Salome Vlogs. We have Marco Eats. We have Mantown Safe President. Mandy Mix Media Queen. We have Mana Mana FPV, who just had a baby boy. Congratulations once again, dear. We have Mama Ray. We have Life Less Ordinary. Lodge 51 is in the house. Coento Palmore. Cardoso Media. JM Moving Pictures. Jenny Morris in the house, folks. Izzy Fam. Ivy Cresty Zagato. We have It's a Wonderful Fowl's Life. Iron Man 245. Inspired by Mary. It's jumping all over the place. My God, it's getting harder to do this. Inspired Art by Mary. Here we go, Mel. Gothic Rose. Ginger Nightmare. We have Ghost Pirate. George TV The Fam. We have Francis Urban Spirits and Vlogs. Oh my God, it's just going in. Filipinos Life in the U.S. FDL Seeker. Expedition Greg. Drop is in the house. Dominique Williams. Disabled Disney. DISR Dream. We have Damon Warren. We have David Build Vlogs. We have Currency Vlogs. We got Koza Perks. We got Cowgirl ASMR. We got Cooking with Corey. We got the Chris Fam. We got CC Uncut Friday Show. Cajun Coin Hunter. It was great hanging out with you as well on the panel. Brenda's Beauty Vlogs in the house, folks. Brand Ariels, aka Gary. We have Big Welsh Dog Gaming. We got Better Days. Awkwardly Kim. Alex the Blue Man Reviewer and Gamer. A Producer's Life in Uganda. 2 Real Geeks. And 2 ATVs. And Our Life. Great to have you all in here, guys. I know some got missed. We got 105 and climbing. Let them know we're on, guys. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. You're new here, subscribe. We got some important information for you guys right off the bat. And then we'll be taking your questions. And as well, guys, don't forget to be good to each other, respect each other. No sub for sub stuff, any shape or form, please. Respect. Strung Out Outdoors. Well, God, what a great surprise. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Above and Beyond Drones is in the house. Condition 13, how are you? Anybody else we missed, guys, just highlight our name and say hi so we can give you a big hello as well. Don't forget about your selfies, guys. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Upload it to Twitter. Just make sure you use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everybody can find you. And you could get a next spot, guys, on the featured selfie of the day. That's right, guys. Today was West Haven Always and Forever. We put up a community post with your channel link. And you also appear at the beginning of our next live stream in the opening credits. So, it's okay. I still love you. Was that because I didn't say hi to Happy Eaton?
Yes, that's right.
Happy Eden is in the house. Sue Nelson, don't worry. Yeah, you don't even want to say anything you're about to. And you're like, yeah, I can't say nothing about it. So,
Little Miss Daniela Ray, hello, how are you? Ivy Cresty Zagato, hello and welcome here. Easy Fam here, of course, as well. Ginger Nightmare, welcome. I hope you feel better. Booney Bites, hello, how are you? What the Snack is here as well. Modog Spot, good to see you. Split Screen Gaming League, I'm sure with lots of questions today, same as yesterday. Good to see you all, and we have Currency Vlogs here from UK. Where are you from? Too Fat to Contact Doors, hello as well. Where are you from? We are in Montreal in Canada, that's right. Montrealers, Canadians here. Where are you located? Which part of the world? Let us know. It's a state, province, county, city, well, don't give out your address. Yeah, that's tip number 1.
I don't think so. Yeah.
You know, but let us know where you are. 3B video. Hello, how are you? We have better days from Kentucky, Texas. Alex the Blue Man is from Texas. That is awesome. Great way for you to connect with people in your region as well. Currency vlog here, and Wales we have as well. Michelle Kitty Rare Coins, and I don't get coffee. Only my partner here gets coffee. I don't know why. What did I do today? UK, producers live in Uganda is from UK. Jamrock, London, England. Brent Ariel, Bradford, Ontario. Hello, how are you? Cleveland, Ohio. Sally Van Nees, Mixed Media Arts. Let me give you your moderator here. Toronto, Martini Piano. That is awesome. Ontario, Canada, from Gothic Rose. So good to see you. And you're still not asleep. That is good. That is good. Atlanta, Georgia, Melbourne, Australia. Monarch Spot is from Australia. Our Aussie peeps here as well. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Wisconsin, Too Fat to Hunt Outdoors is from Wisconsin. What happened here?
What's going on?
I don't know. It just removed the moderator all of a sudden. So I'm just fixing that as well as you go. And Florida and Ohio and Texas we have here. And hello, Puša from Mama TTV. Hello. Texas here as well. Go Flames from the Psycho Ducky. I just love the name of the channel. Pittsburgh. Pennsylvania, St. Louis, Missouri. We have here as well. Virginia. Filipinos live in the US. Hello, how are you? Lots of amazing channels from all across the world. We love you so much for joining us no matter what time zone you are in and having that time to dedicate to learn more about your YouTube channel, and especially today about how you protect it so you can still have a channel to worry about.
Miss Kitty 506, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you guys. Yes, and that's right, guys. We're going to get into this very, very, very soon. So great to have you all in here. Once again, guys, if you can help us out because YouTube is a bit wonky, you can get the word out, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. Greatly appreciated. It's an honor, a pleasure, a privilege to have you. The 2 billion plus channels on YouTube, all the things that come on in life, guys, and you chose to spend some time with us means an absolute the world to us. I don't know what's going on with the moderators as well. They're flashing off and on. Sorry about that, guys. As we said last night, we were having 10,300 for a couple of minutes, then we had 0 subscribers, then we had 10,300, then we had 0, and so on, and so on, and so on. So definitely YouTube has been missing a little bit of action because of server updates. Hopefully for the better, most likely to come back with the same stuff that we already had. But that's here nor there. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you, guys. Please remember, guys, above the belt, above the belt. No asking for subs, no asking for support back, to watch what you're doing, any of that stuff. Talk to people if you want, but use up all those 200 characters. Do it properly. There's a lot of wrenches in here, and they're not afraid to use them, guys. It's for the health of our channel and for the respect of each other. And there's a lot of information tonight and a lot of great YouTubers in here that bring great things to the table. So you're definitely going to want to listen in and get to know them good because they have a lot of great advice as well. We are on the same time works for me here in Florida, where my Florida people is at. That's right. That's right. We're all under Eastern time. That's right. Your twin is in an alternate universe, needed your subscribers.
It's possible. Yes.
We'll have to look into that further. We'll have to put that down for the question once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nick Molinar, even Philip DeFranco, who is enormously big channel, lots of views and all of that. He also lost all of his subscribers yesterday. So don't worry if it happens to you. If anybody asks you, it is just a glitch, so don't pay attention. It's fine. Nomad
Unbroken. I gotta stop. You almost gotta call it Nomadic Unbroken. You have to, because it's such a. I'm taking everything in us, and I heard everybody else calling. We're all doing it by memory. YouTube is being crazy tonight. We couldn't go live our gaming channel because it kept kicking us out. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Well, so we can be thankful only that we could actually do that today.
Exactly.
So.
Free to Laugh now says, I came to hear a super sticker, super chat. It's like the calm before the storm. How are you, Free to Laugh now? Parker Egbert, the Penny Hoarder, how are you? Great to see you. We're doing great. Hope you are as well. Cat keeps disconnecting me.
Oh, they get very jealous. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Guys, hit that like button, share it out, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell if you think that you're already subscribed. Make sure that you still are. Share it out. Very important and useful information with actual practical tips that you will have to use in order to protect yourself from what is going on. Wow, Mandy. Yes, fingers crossed it all goes well here. Yeah. We have had so many experiences here with YouTube shutting down and everything. So hopefully it all works out. But in the meantime, we're going to go with what we have planned here. Don't forget about hashtag Blue Range Group Selfies, your chance to be shouted out. You know, oftentimes we get asked, well, how I can promote my channel? Well, this is one of the ways you can on Twitter, on on our YouTube community page, and at the beginning credits of our live streams every day, we get to feature a selfie of the day for the hashtag Blue Range Group, and on Twitter you get to see all of them. Hashtag Blue Range Group, check them out, connect with each other, say hi, connect on Twitter. Great way to not keep all of your bags in one egg. No, eggs in one bag. Something like that.
And where did we just go to, may I ask? What land?
Nevertheless, as part of a Tech Talk Tuesday, it is a good tip to connect with your viewers and other creators outside of YouTube as well. So in case if something happens, you still have that connection and can retrieve at least part of that networking system you used to have. Marabi is here as well. Hello, how are you? And yes, we're gonna get your questions as well. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Chili Man is a unicorn. Thank you so much for the unicorn super sticker, super chat.
He's getting coy. He's realized what to do. Not to say hi or anything. Just come popping in with a unicorn. He's learning new tricks to do this. Well played. Well played.
Oh no, and just
Mrs. Greenthumb. Oh, I've been told many times, and he doesn't have to say it again. Mrs. Greenthumb said that you're supposed to encourage when I get silly and that and have fun with it, which I've been told by her, and she's told you as well.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Thank you, Mrs.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm not allowed to say anything like you're getting too high pitched or too over the top, or God, you're going to hit me with your nails in a second and impale me. So I understand.
Oh
completely.
no, nothing violent like that.
Oh, I don't know. I can see.
Don't start the rumors out there. You know how it happens here on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, Mim Piano says that Just Living is very sad right now because there are eggs in one basket and not bags. So I do apologize. Yes. I would make a very good rapper, apparently. So, yeah. See?
Okay.
You should try that for Halloween.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Just living. Paula, how are you? Thank you for helping me change topic by being here so I can say hi to you. Great to see you. We are all going to just come in with oh my jeez.
Yeah, I went in one of this, and I'm not gonna say who was it, just in case, Andrew doesn't change their mind about them. I went in one chat and they said, how about we all go with $1 super sticker super chats in the live stream tonight? I'm like, I don't know, it's a good idea. Super sticker super chat, super sticker super chat, super sticker super chat. Cooking with Corey. A hero with a cape. You say we all have capes here. That's right. Cooking with Corey has capes as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super sticker super chat. Thank you.
That regimented. Oh, there we go. It's so semi-robotic.
And they're asking for as a push rapper. So that's tomorrow, guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so get ready. And don't forget the moderators. They need love, too.
You know, Chili Man, I got to say on a serious note, you're extremely kind to so many YouTubers on here. Like, you really are amazing. I just wanted to tell you that, so... Hello, Mr. Push is covering your ears. Yeah, pretty much. I'm respecting what you told me to do, Miss Greenthumb. I'm smiling politely. I'm loving her going nuts. That's right.
Yeah,
Let's
do that tomorrow, guys. Today is some super serious issues. So I would like to, as much as I like doing that, I can't interrupt the serious talk once we started with those. So, wink, wink. Tomorrow we can do all of that during our push.
Oh my God, too funny, Mr. Push. Yeah, that's right, Parker Ebert. That's exactly it. It's not a status symbol here. The reason why we do it is everybody's an equal creator, whether you have 20 subscribers, 20,000, If you respect everybody, you're good to everybody, you all deserve the same respect from each other. That's why. I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much, Mrs. Greenthumb. I do appreciate that.
Lady Freebird, hello.
Just nipping in before bed. From Ireland. Oh my God, I love your country so much. Why are you not? There we go.
Because
You're from Ireland.
YouTube is weird.
Yeah, you need a wrench. You're from Ireland. I insist. I have been to your country. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to get back to it. So
Drop, that happens sometimes. Just make sure that you sign in to the actual YouTube, FYI. But yes, it happens. Sometimes it boots me or Andrew out during the live stream, and we have to sign in back into the account, and it happens.
Such a pain. It's such a pain. Makes it so hard to monitor your own channel.
Skywatcher watching.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome.
Carla E Show here as well. Tian Lo is joining us as well. Hello, how are you?
Hope you guys are all doing fantastic, guys. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe. If you're new here, it helps a lot. Even the like button, guys, make sure if you've already hit it, if you guys can just check again, because that's fluctuating all over the place tonight. So you can do that because those really helps a lot. Same as YouTube's not really pushing us very well. So if you guys can help us get the word out, hit the like button, and tweeting it out really does make a big difference. And don't forget about your selfies. Once again, guys, a selfie of you watching us. You can't do that, a selfie of you. Upload to Twitter, use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everybody can find you. It's a great way to grow your page, great way to grow your Twitter page, your YouTube channel. There we go. And when you're by our Twitter page, guys, if you want, hit that subscribe so you can keep up with all the stuff that we're doing. If you can follow us, that would be absolutely amazing. Chili Man, since I get set back to 0, I did a channel overhaul.
Papa Romador joining us. Not sure how long to stay, but I had a blast last night and learned so much from you. Thank you as always. Thank you so much for joining us. Yesterday we talked about live stream tips and can you harm your channel? So check that out if you missed that yesterday. It was an amazing conversation.
Haunted trucking, but he says, "Oh, my beautiful." So off to you.
Off to you.
Oh yeah. I'm sure he means me. I'm sure. I'm without a doubt. Yeah. Thank you so much, Haunted Trucking. Great to see you here. I'm pretty sure that one was geared towards you.
Thank you. By the way, all the useful information and links are in that little eye icon above. You can see that yesterday's video as well as some of the other videos of the latest ones, as well as all of the updates on YouTube community guidelines and copyright updates and Adpocalypse down below in description. So if you have missed any of those, all the important information and the video replays are available on our homepage. Links down below.
And Paula said she did watch it last night. She replayed it because she missed it. That is so awesome. Thank you so much.
Such a great conversation in the chat as well. That's what we love about Tech Talk Tuesday and these conversations during our live stream survival guide.
Sandy A7, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. So many great channels in here, guys. I think it's about time we get into it. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we'll do the monetization, the yellow coin first.
Yeah, let's start with the good news.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's sandwich it. Good news, bad news, and then your questions. That usually is fun.
Well, guys, this one is not going to take too long. The other one's going to go a lot more in depth. But any of you that's done YouTube for a while that are monetized, you know a lot of times your videos can get limited monetization. That's the yellow coin. Not loss of monetization, but limited. In short, how that works is YouTube advertising system is set up that over time they've developed with advertisers what they consider green content, which is okay for everybody, that basically all advertisers would be happy being associated with. And then there's yellow. Yellow, it can not just be cursing and swearing, it could also be sensitive subjects. It also, a lot of times they don't want to talk about it too much. Anything usually involving the platform in an unfavorably matter. A ton of different things can give you yellow. All that means is you're still monetized, but the pool of advertisers is much, much smaller, maybe non-existent. Now, I want to clear up one thing I've been hearing. This has been going on for months, and this is very important to know. I've heard people say, oh, they do that because, like our live streams, last night our live stream went yellow within a short amount of time. We had to apply for review. We got the green. And I've heard people say, oh, YouTube is doing that because then they don't have to give you any of the money for the ads and they keep it all for themselves and all these things. I want to squish this in the butt right now. Let me bring down the echo a bit more. Sorry about that. That is not the case at all. If you're not making money and you're monetized, YouTube is not making money. It's as simple as that. All it means is there's a smaller percentage of the channel of the advertisers are willing to advertise with what you do. Thank you so much, Lady Freebird. We do appreciate it. And much love to you once again from Ireland. Beautiful country. So yeah, that's the biggest thing of all, guys. You still get money. It's just less advertisers willing to advertise on the content when it's marked as yellow. And it's a bit of cursing will not set it off. They recommend not to put any in your profanity in your thumbnail, your title, your description, and avoid the first 30 seconds of your YouTube video before you use any. They've never given any clear guidelines. They never do. This is all gray. My interpretation of it is, I would say you're okay if you stay pretty much within the HBO standard. You can tend to be green. But if it gets too blue, and depending on the amount of words in succession and stuff like that, there's all kinds of factors that can give it limited. So that said, limited does suck because they don't come out and say it directly, but we've had yellow and we find the push goes down as soon as that happens. It's not quite as good. They say there's no way that's the case, but the numbers don't tend to lie. But I think in a way of counteracting what's just happened with most of the family channels that are going to be demonetized, let's call it for what it is. Almost anything with children at this point, for lack of term, most of it is going to get hit at some point somewhere. They're going back and they're reevaluating the yellow. Not the criteria that changes it, but they're looking at it. And I don't know why they didn't do this from the beginning. I find it so absolutely bizarre. Why they didn't look at... There is a lot of big industry that would do very well in that sector. And they brought up examples like R-rated movies, all that stuff. They advertise on TV. That brings the next question. A lot of people say, well, why is it okay on television? They don't mind advertising there, but they don't do it here. And the advertiser's answer to that is, one, there's a lot more channels on YouTube that are green, so we have all kinds of options. Why bother with the yellow? It's not worth it, taking the chance. They've been learned in the past not, to be gun shy after Adpocalypse and that. They're less excited about the idea of putting their neck out on the line and getting caught up into something on Forbes and the front picture of their ad right before a video that's not recommended, that they usually don't want to be associated with. The second one is that they just feel that they're getting that they're not going to get a proper reach to a proper audience, and YouTube has finally decided to counteract that. And what they're starting to do is, it's in a test pilot stage right now, is working in conjunction with the new self-evaluation mode that the creator will be able to kind of take a bit more responsibility because they're putting their name on the line more by categorizing it themselves. And also working with companies that would benefit heavily from being in there. And once again, that is movies, R-rated movies, lots of types of music-oriented stuff does very well in there. Not everything is geared towards Disney, and I'm just taking Disney as one of millions. I'm just an example. A lot that get miffed is companies like big ones like Ford, Budweiser, mostly all the companies that you would see, for instance, on the Super Bowl commercials. Those are the time companies that just do not seem to want to take any chances whatsoever going outside of the green. So they are going to tap more of that market, and they've actually seen a couple $100,000 coming through it this month. It's still just in the test stage, but this is a really good thing because we might get, for some people are saying, I miss the old YouTube and the way it was. It won't bring it back fully, but it might give a chance to have it be a little more edgier, and the people are doing something edgier to still get a return onto it. Remember, guys, none of us are getting rich over monetization. And even gigantic channels are still not getting that much off of it. It's the push that comes with it that counts. And that's the good thing about it. If they start attracting more advertising dollars into the yellow sector, the more your videos or your live streams will get pushed more, and maybe not quite as good as green, but maybe 3/4 as good, or anything. Anything would be better than the way it's performing right now. So it is a step in the right direction. So that's just something to think about. They're getting some of these guys a little more on board with it. I'm sure it's a hard sell because of what's happened in the past. It's got to be. Nobody wants to end up, like I say, on the next Forbes with their ad and something really disgraceful beside it. But I think YouTube's starting to feel a little more confident in the way it's scrubbing out stuff because it's taking these huge jumps on other segments. It's taking a bit of the risk off them. Because another thing always kid oriented, we're still trying to piece that one together. I mean, we're getting a better understanding of it, but there's still lots and lots of debate over it. It's the great guys. One thing about YouTube is you got to accept this. There's over 2 billion plus channels. We know they're not all active, but with YouTube, we're always going to be dealing with a huge gray area, and unfortunately, that's the ones that are usually going to get hit the most. There was an example with the spaghetti.
Yes.
You want to tell them about that?
Yeah. Just an example, and that kind of goes into the new guidelines that are going to be happening. But this one actually does already apply, which is interestingly enough. But so the example that really surprised me, because we do a lot of research in the background for our videos here in order to give you information, and what we came across is an example of child content. Well, it's not really child content, a child in the video content. And basically it is a picture of or a video of a minor eating their spaghetti noodles. It's a close-up video. Most likely it's a mukbang, basically close-up video of them eating spaghetti. Now my question to you is in the chat, is it against guidelines or is it okay with the guidelines? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. A close-up video of a minor eating spaghetti noodles. What do you think? Is it against guidelines or is it for guidelines? Yes, happy eating, yeah. So, what do you think? Against guidelines, Miss Green Thumb says. Johnny Pockney says it's okay. Playworthy says against. Hello, Trips, hello. Yeah, give up. Well, probably against. That's right. But the question is why. You would never think about that. What is against guidelines is focusing on a certain body part of a minor with suggestive sounds that might arise a different kind of sensations for other people. So basically, just because it is zoomed in on a certain body part, mouth, and because it has chewing sounds, as a mukbang does, it is against guidelines and will be removed as a video because it is sexually suggestive. I would have never thought about that as being sexually suggestive, but apparently it is, and it is against YouTube guidelines. So this would just give you an example of a scope of videos that are going to fall into not only gray line, but a completely black line there. And Susan have admitted herself that all the gray line videos are going to be most likely penalized as well because they are going into the side of caution. So that's just talking about the kid-friendly videos, which kind of goes a little bit off the topic. But
but that was a good question. But I haven't worked in the web with kid stuff in many years, but when I was studying, we had to go through these books. I was telling Xenia about this the other day. We had all these guideline books, and that's whether you work at that. Back then, the web wasn't really controlled, but if you were working for some designer for kids, they would put it into practice. But anybody working in television, interactive CDs at the time and stuff, the books are gigantic. And like every skin tone has to be approved. You can't just say, well, you want somebody who looks of Spanish descent and just go around pick. Every color for every nationality is defined within a color code chart that you have to work with, whether it's in print or in CD. Defining between teenage, that was really hard, was like teenage girls. How much of a bust line you could show, certain percentages to the line matching to the body size as it's done. Crest in the jeans legs if they were wearing different types of pants. You would not believe what kind of a fine-tooth comb in details you have to do stuff for children that involve children and representing children. And that's just coming now more and more and more into the YouTube world. And I honestly, for their defense in the internet as general, and I'm and sometimes I gotta be honest too, I'm surprised it took this long because it is so heavily regimented when you do it for anything else. Like I say, back at the time in DVDs, television shows, etc. So it's not surprising that they're getting to this point now. But yeah, the spaghetti thing just blew us away. I remember you and I were sitting there like kind of open jawed. We had to watch it twice. Like, thinking there's some, kind of thing we missed and all
So
this.
basically, any videos with minors can't have zoomed in any part of their body. So I see the questions in the chat about park, restaurant, and so on. It's fine if it is a full frame picture of a restaurant and the medium full frame picture of them playing in a park now. Exceptions for water and swimming and all of that is a different cause. Now, we're going to talk about that probably in a separate video or a live stream because it is a huge subject and it is we're still investigating it because YouTube are giving a little bits and pieces and you're going to literally look for it. They're not announcing these. They're placed in different places. So we're trying to investigate and gather information as much as possible for you guys and answer the questions as much as we know. But this is as far as updates have been. The under 13 age that have been announced by some of the sources is not confirmed by YouTube yet, although that would make sense, but it hasn't confirmed by YouTube yet. So we will have to see.
We're logically hoping it will get to that because the platform,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be 13 over to have an account. So therefore, at that point on, it should follow suit and also be still understood that they're supposed to have parent supervision on what they're watching. So in the end, maybe this will play out hopefully enough that it will make things more for the kids side and leave YouTube a little more freer. Nobody knows. It's not going to be as free as it was again. That's never coming back. That ship is so sailed. That's just a dream. That's just not going to happen. So
Now, if you are in Washington area, COPPA, actually FTC is doing a workshop and discussing the COPPA ruling and maybe they, ideas of how to adjust it. So if you are in Washington area, it is an open workshop where they invite everybody to come in. I'm just putting the link in the chat. So if you're interested and you are in the area, check it out. Maybe you can participate. It's going to be live streamed apparently as well. So we'll definitely try to catch that and see what the news come from the government. Into Pam and Jamie's world. Hello. By the way, I wanted to add back to the subject that Andrew was talking about, limited monetization.
I just want to tell you guys, don't forget, guys, we got a lot of people in here, new ones coming in by the minute. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. Welcome to all of you that just joined. We got a lot of conversation going on, guys, and we're also going to take your questions in a few minutes about anything YouTube, guys. We're just got a couple of topics to cover, but great to have you all in here. Thank you so much for coming.
Now, I know there's a lot of questions about kids' content. We can't answer all of them because we don't have the answers. We only have assumptions right now. We are gathering information for you guys. We're going to do the separate live stream about it when we are sure what we're giving out is valid and can be backed up. I am tweeting every so often some updates if they're happening, so please follow us. If you are a kids on a family channel or you think it might affect you, it will affect everybody, okay? But I am sorry, I can't answer all of the questions just yet, okay?
Yep.
So we'll just get back to the subject, which was limited monetization in general, and of course security that we're going to follow right after. With limited monetization that Andrew was talking about, I put in the link in the chat as well for advertiser-friendly guidelines, which you can acquire yourself. What this actually means, what is yellow button, what is green button, and what I wanted to mention, what Cardoso Media said that, once they got monetized, they were appealing it after they got 1K views. Now, it says that you can only appeal the video once it gets to 1K views, but in reality, you can appeal it at any time.
Yeah.
And oftentimes, it actually does give you monetization back, even if you don't get 1K views. Sometimes it just takes longer time. So they give a higher priority to the more viewed video. But you can press that button or click that little check mark and apply for the monetization, like appeal of monetization, and get that green button even if you have under 1K. We oftentimes get it through our live streams. Well, there's no way we have 1K at the beginning. We do that, and sometimes I give it back during the live stream. So we have done that before, even a year ago when we were smaller. We still were doing that. So please don't hesitate. If you have that yellow button, just click that unless you're completely 100% sure that they have a reason to do it. Click that button, appeal. It doesn't take much time, and you actually might get your green button back.
Even if you feel, it doesn't hurt to do it. The worst they're going to do is deny it. So
yeah, exactly. They're just going to come back and say, no, they reviewed it, and it's still partially monetized. So that's the worst that can happen for now.
That's right. So...
Yeah.
So, guys, that's a little bit of hope for it onto it. I really hope it does, because not only would be more push, but it might promote people to do a little edgier stuff. We're not talking hate or anything like that. We're just talking about some of the things that people liked on YouTube. I'm thinking of people like iDubbbz and stuff like that. I think he'll always push it just a little over the top, but the channel isn't doing even that kind of stuff. Maybe get some new life on here. So, and I think there's a big I think it's stuff like Red Bull and all these companies and stuff like that.
I mean, there certainly are companies that would love to have and pay high buck for this targeted content advertising.
Well, that's it. It's more geared towards their audience. That's the sad part of all this.
Exactly.
You know, they're getting brushed under the carpet with all the over the top, extreme hate and everything else. That kind of also has been taken away some of the spirit of YouTube, so that's a step in the right direction. So guys, just food for thought onto that. It's still in the testing, but let's hope it keeps going. And jump into the next one, Xenia.
Just saying hello to Hot Junkie Tim and Jerome King saying that we got our 10.3 back. Imani Shoes, good afternoon and hello, and Ghost Pirate here as well. Hello to everybody just coming in. Hit that like button, share it out. Lots more to come of very important information, and now we're getting to the security. We're gonna try to cover it and then answer your questions if you have any about it. Okay, so pierce your ears out. We're gonna talk about what exactly happened first and then give you some tips on what to do. And what is it?
Pierce your ears
it's
out.
impossible for me to talk anything serious here, you know.
Okay, I'll be good. Pierce your ears, everybody. Okay. I'm running with it. So there you go. Okay. Pierce away. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're good.
Okay. So we have long time ago, a couple months ago, there have been emails circulating that were real-time phishing scams. Whatever they were doing in the email, it looked like a YouTube banner, coming officially from YouTube. What it required is your channel name and the password for your YouTube channel. Now, some people got tricked by it. They actually gave out their password willingly, and hackers took over their channel and deleted it, etc. Now, that was before, okay, and it still in a way is circulating, but people are more aware about it right now. So there's less reports on actually accounts being deleted by it. Now, this one has come into effect over the weekend. It's new. It have come over effect on weekend, and the first bigger article about it, if not the first one, was about from Forbes that reported it, and we actually tweeted it out, I think just a couple hours after it came out. It's about security warning for 23 million YouTube creators following massive hack attack. What happened? What happened is that the hackers got a hold of email list of all or majority of creators on YouTube. That's right, the official email list that your channel is attached to, the email is attached to, they got a hold of. Now, what that gave them is information not only about your email address, but also what kind of creators attached to it, what categories it's from, how big it is, possibly what kind of earnings it have. A lot of information that got attached to these email addresses. Now, there are a couple of different ways how they attacked and are still attacking the people. Some users reported receiving individual emails, so there was only solely in the address bar, the recipient was only them. Some other creators have noticed that there are actually a batch emails for certain categories. So, for example, automotive industry category was targeted all at once. You will see the creator emails in the address bar for all, or a lot of automotive creators or Disney creators all bunched up in one email. So they were targeting, and still are, targeting categories of creators on purpose. The most troubling thing about all of this is that hackers were capable of bypassing the two-factor authentication on users' accounts. What it means is that when we talked about the previous hack with phishing emails, we said, guys, please do a two-factor authentication. You have to do it to protect your account. That's the only way how you can do it. Well, now this is actually, you have to still do it, but it is not enough anymore. What they did is basically, instead of cloning a website and letting people go on a website pretending that there's something they're not, they're actually sent an email prompting you to log in or click on a website that actually was real. So actual Google login page or actual whatever website it would be. But they would set up this hook in between of you and the website that every time you would put in your password, they would catch it on their side. And once they did that, they also got the notification of your two-factor verification. Some of the sources were called as Modlishka. It actually was released by one of the hackers in January as an open source software, and now it seems like everybody is using it. So it's kind of, it is very upsetting because it was one of the only ways how to protect your YouTube account altogether. So one of the scenarios what happened, and this is specifically we're talking about the automotive industry, what happened to the creators that we have talked with, they were actually receiving multiple emails from a company that were offering them to do a sponsored video. A regular email that sometimes YouTubers get, would you like to review this thing, and we would pay you such and such amount of money. And they were actually having back and forth conversation with these email senders about how much money they would get, what kind of content they would have to have. It was a back and forth conversation. Well, when they finally clicked on the link that would theoretically provide them more information about what they had to do and kind of give them a video insight of what the product was, that's when they landed into this reversed proxy, or what it meant that it caught their screen, and when they were logging in and prompted to log in into their YouTube account, they instantly got their passwords. When they got their two-factor notification on their SMS or their email as a text, they instantly got that. And in that moment, they basically were taken over. Their channels got deleted almost instantly.
Yep.
What actually happens is they don't really delete them, they hide them, but they delete it under the custom
shelf them,
they shelve them under, so you can't find it.
Just as a side note, guys, in layman's term, if you guys have heard about, the new, because I'm more you with cars, how they're scanning and picking up your key access, the remote start and taking over, you're kind of thinking in the same way as that, in that between grabbing it and then them taking control of the keys as well and doing it. It's kind of a bit like that in layman's terms.
So they're not actually hacking your YouTube account or your Google account. They're actually getting in with a legitimate password.
Yep.
So there is no way for Google or YouTube to see that it is a hacker, because they do have the actual password. They do have the actual two-factor authentication number. There is no way how to flag it, right? We talked with Ryan Scott, who is the owner of Pure Function YouTube channel. If you're going to look for it, it's not there. It was one of the affected channels that has had over 30,000 subscribers. His colleagues, some of them had 2 million subscribers, and it's just terrible. And YouTube does right now, they are in talks with YouTube. YouTube doesn't know what to do because, once again, it doesn't flag for them as a hack whatsoever.
Yep.
Lincoln Central Coins, hello, how are you?
Hey, Lincoln.
We will put also the links to all of the information down below in the description after the video is up as well. So if you're interested to read more about what is this Modlishka software and how this actually works, if that's something you're interested in, we definitely will put the links in the chat. It is upsetting because it was one of the few ways how we could protect ourselves, and now it seems that it's not enough.
Dagan Hills, thank you for your kindness and great advice. Much love to you always. You're so awesome, Dagan Hills. Thank you so much for the super chat and especially the kind words as well. Thank you. The key question was the key question they were asking was for the email attached to the
They're
account.
not. They already have your email.
That's right. It's all taken care of.
They already have the list of emails that are attached to exact channels.
Yep.
So let's say our email that is theoretically attached to our channel, they already have it in possession. All they need is a password. And when you click on this on this, whatever it is that they offer you, like in this instance, it was just like a potential sponsor page. That's when you give them out information. And they are legit websites. They're not pretending to be somebody. They're not. They're not making clone websites. They're actually giving you actual websites. There's no way to track them with HTTPS or HTTP because they are giving you the actual website. It's just they are standing in between of you and this website and kind of getting all the information that you're giving out. Free to laugh now.
Try not to laugh at that one. That's why.
Always with a bright look.
Yeah.
So how do we protect ourselves from this? Is YouTube doing anything? Well, YouTube right now is trying to deal with accounts that have been deleted. There are numerous accounts all across. They are because there are some bigger channels as well. They're creating a huge hoopla about it on social media. Like I said, Forbes we referred to was one of the biggest ones that actually did refer to the YouTubers as well about it. They haven't put out any official statement because YouTube always does that. When they don't talk about something, that means that they really don't know what they're doing yet.
And they really got caught with their pants down this one because they're fighting the truest invisible enemy you can have. Because Xenia was just saying to you guys, this is not some crack that's going to show up on a flag system. That's the hardest part about all this. I can only imagine what the offices are looking like right now and trying to deal with this, especially when it hits a bunch of high priority ones, high profiles. A lot in the car community started off, but since then there's been a lot of other ones. So it's they're not going to want to talk about it until they have some sort of answer on how to deal with it better. We assume. Once again, we assume.
Yeah, it's not asking you 2 gigs. It's not asking you for the password or login. It's just once you click on it, you kind of have this affiliate link for them, and they are scanning everything you're doing. And if you afterwards you log in, you actually type in the password, a day or two after, to get into your account. Well, they catch that information. That's how it works. So they're not prompting you to do it. They're just watching you, basically.
Yeah.
So what we can do, and there's a couple of suggestions already in the chat, which are really good ones. We did some extensive research in that. And there are a couple of things that you can do. Some of them are actually from the cybersecurity side of it, and some of it is from YouTube itself, and some of it is from hackers, believe it or not, because I guess one of the ways why they do it is to alert people of these security breaches that possibly can happen. So let me start with some of them, and I will provide the links as well that you can go to. So just they're going to be here. I'm going to try to attach them afterwards in the description of the video as well. So don't worry if you don't catch them. So the first thing is check for any suspicious activity for your Google account. You actually can check any suspicious activity if there is already been an attempt to take it down maybe, or to break it in the recent security events. This is a My Account Google security page where you could actually go through and check it out. Now, this one might not show up because, as I said, they're not actually breaking into your Google page. Yep. They're just tracking you. But nevertheless, it's still for any kind of breach, or if you have any suspicion that somebody might have gotten a way of getting your password, check out in this My Account Google security. Hello to everybody coming in. We're just starting the tips on how to protect your channel. Now, make sure you have secured your Google account. There are different steps that you can go through in order to secure your Google account, and I will also put the link in the chat here. There are steps that you can go through to verify, to check what you have done, what you haven't. It will ask for different latest activity and so on, and also prompt you to different security filters that you can attach to your Google account. Definitely go, take your time and go through step by step through this link and check that you have all that set. That is very important. Now, separate business inquiry email from the linked YouTube channel email. And Nomadic Bike was mentioning that. That is very important because this is exactly what happened. They got obviously they got a hold of the actual account email, the one that you use to log in to your Google, into your YouTube. And if that is also the one that you use to interact with your, with your viewers, with sponsors, whatever it is else, it is potential hazard because you won't know if it is this hacker email or if it is not. There is almost no way of telling it if it is or it is not. Because it sounds and it is like a legitimate email, a legitimate conversation. Like I said, these automotive guys, they had conversations back and forth with these people before they actually got hacked. Yeah. So there was nothing that would flag it that it was something wrong.
And just as a side note, guys, some of you are building up your other social medias as well. Do the same thing, not just on YouTube, but have separate emails for all your different ones. It's just good practice like that. Yeah. Just as a side note, I wanted to put that out there. So continue.
Definitely. That's right. The next one is keep your channel original URL somewhere separately to allow Google to access it in case of a hack. Now, one of the first things when you lose control of your channel is they ask for your original channel ID. Also, when you get flagged, for example, it happened to us falsely a couple of times. The first thing they ask you in the email, what is your original channel ID? Now, it is not the custom URL that you see on the top of your channel in the internet address bar. That is not it. What you have to do is go to the advanced settings of your account and see it there. Copy it, keep it somewhere else. So just in case you lose an access of it, you actually can provide it.
Keep it on some sort of cloud storage or something. Just in case something never happens to your computer.
Put it on the fridge, just anything. Yep. There you go. There are steps how you can get it, but you can also do it just by clicking on the link I just provided in the chat. If you click on the link, it right away is going to land you in your account advanced settings. And if you scroll down, you're going to see the YouTube user ID and channel ID. What you need is your channel ID, those letters and numbers, the long thing. And Andrew is sharing now the screen to show you what exactly it is. You need the YouTube channel ID. That's very important for anything. If anything happens, flagging wise, hacking wise, deleting wise, losing video, all of a sudden, deleting the video by accident, anything like that, any communication with Google and YouTube starts with your YouTube channel ID, which is not your URL. So please make sure that you save it just in case, because if the hacker gets a hold of this, you're going to lose information about it. So you're not going to have access to this. Okay, and so that's the next thing. We have a couple more tips, and these ones actually come from the hackers themselves. So what they were saying that this new way of getting around the two-factor notifications and actually being able to hack them, there's only two ways, according to them, how you can protect yourself. One of them is to use actual hardware tokens or hardware security keys as your second authentication factor. So instead of receiving an email notification with the code for two-factor code or your text, you actually buy online, which looks like a padlock, or sometimes it's just a whole bunch of numbers. You buy online this actual key that you use for authentication. Sometimes banks use them as well, but you can actually buy them online and use them. So that's one of the ways. I will provide the links to Amazon in US and Canada, where you can look around and check how it looks like. You can also ask your internet provider. Maybe they offer one. Sometimes they do. I know some of the internet providers here in Canada do, for example. So you can definitely check that out. If not, you can order them yourself and actually use that instead of this generated code. You would have to plug in this actual physical key that would give you access to the account. Now, apparently, to hackers, there is no way how they can hack that yet. So that's one of the ways how you can protect it. Now, once again, I will include all the links to it afterwards when the video is up to that as well.
A lot in the past who's used like sound software and stuff like that. A lot of them have used this in the past. It's not new. It's been updated much. But they are great ways to do that. Some high-end computer software in case of theft and that uses these, for instance. So
that's right. And you would think everything is on a cloud now. Well, apparently not.
With convenience is, there's usually vulnerability.
Yeah.
That's a simple case. I think how many times we tap our credit card now when we go pay for stuff and that. It's very convenient. It's just another way it's opened us up to be more vulnerable all at the same time. So just wanted to, that's because I figured that was coming up somewhere in this conversation. So that's always something to remember.
Often banks has, especially for business accounts, because it is harder to protect them, and then it is more liability. So definitely it's something that now comes to the regular consumer as well.
Yep.
And one of the last tips was to use password managers, which is basically encrypted vaults. There are different apps out there, but please make sure that you're using legitimate ones, as well as softwares that you can use that will crypt your passwords in this cloud vault. And therefore, this is going to be the only way how it's going to be authenticating itself if the website that you're trying to log in is correct and authentic, and will give the password through this vault. Now the hackers say that is the only way, except for this physical key. This is the only way how you can get around the two-factor authentication hack. You can check for your best options here. I will put the cnet.com website in, where they actually covered I think top 10 best apps and programs that are doing it. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay, I think, like $30 a year, which is well worth it, considering that they can possibly steal all your property that you have on YouTube or Google or whatever it is. It doesn't really apply only for YouTube, it applies for anything that you have on there. So definitely check that out. And of course, user awareness, just be vigilant about it. Make sure that you know about these attacks when they happen. Be aware of them. Don't brush them off like some of the Twitter answers were this week for me. This has happened, a couple of weeks ago. This is a new one, once again. So don't brush it off. Make sure that you know what, what people are talking about. Now, what happens, and thank you for reminding me, Andrew, is if they do get a hold of you, of your channel, why they do it, you might ask. When they do it, they sell it. And that's the main reason why they take. It's not because they just want to have fun. But
before that, guys, that channels are bought and sold all the time. That is a big practice. There's value in channels. There's value in your channel. It varies greatly depending on the channel and what they do and what they offer. Just so you know that there is already a market into it.
Yeah.
So that's why your names, your contents, your presence on here all count towards a value. So
that's right. And depending on what kind of views you have, what kind of traction, and if it's just a name and a channel, it might cost less. If it's millions views, it might cost more. But as you see, Andrew was sharing, I think, the screen too. Yeah. Were you sharing it? No. I don't know what you're sharing. So there are different ways of how they can sell your accounts, and that's basically why they're doing it.
That's right. Joanne's plans last year talked about selling her channel.
Yeah.
And she had it evaluated. She had a number given to her. I forget what she was. 25. Somebody offered her
$25,000, and at the time she was, I think, at 15,000 subscribers.
Yep.
So there's definitely a value in your channel. Just FYI, but you definitely don't want to lose it and give it to somebody who is going to put it in a black market. So, and
that's also why you have to understand that there is a value in your channel, and you can be a potential candidate to get hit with this, because it does. When some are hearing the right way, they're thinking, well, I don't have 1 million subscribers. It's not that. It's a potential into it that counts. So sometimes there is a lot of value in a channel that's smaller but showing great potential, because you get a lower dollar but get to run with it. The groundwork's already been laid. So don't think that you're not vulnerable to this because they don't want mine.
Oh, yeah. There's value in everything. My channel is worth a large double coffee in Boston. Well, you might think, but it actually, with your views, it actually is pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so don't think, guys, it's so hard to get it back. Now, we are going to keep in touch with one of the channels that got their channel lost. We're keeping in touch and see what they can get back from YouTube. They are in constant talks and trying to get them back. So we're going to update you as we know. and try to get the newest news about it if we get. So definitely keeping an eye on that, on the situation, what is going on, how big it is spreading, and what you can do else if it is happening to you as well. So definitely keep your eyes, keep your eyes at it. Check it out, and I will include the links to all of these things after the video is uploaded. So definitely come back, grab the links, especially for the security checkup and all of that, and consider purchasing the hardware key, if not at least the encrypted software part, just to protect yourself.
Sorry, a side note, I'm just going to tell I can't show you because of all the numbers on here, but at roughly around 7:50 p.m. we were at 132 in the chat, and going by our gauge, it dropped to 0 all the way to right after 8 p.m. where it came back up to 118.
Is that, yeah.
That's how bizarre YouTube is going. So if you wanted a little snapshot into all the stuff going on with YouTube at the moment, there you go. So for a couple of minutes, for 10 minutes approximately, we had nobody in here. So there you go. So
now I know it might sound complicated, especially for those of you that are maybe not so much into all the computer and tech and internet stuff. It's understandable. Come back, play it again. It's going to be available. Play that segment again and again. It is very important to understand it. Ask somebody that lives with you or that understands it better to explain it to you. Message to us. We will try as much as possible to explain to you what to do. It is very important, and we understand how hard it is to grasp all of the information at the same time if that's not something you're submerged on a daily basis, and most of the YouTubers are not. So definitely ask us, message us if you need any help, or try to reach out to somebody that can help you set up something, at least to go through those security checks, so you don't lose your channel and don't work for nothing.
Yes, definitely. Most definitely. Okay, awesome. It's a lot of information to go through, so I will ask you to go back after the live stream's done and catch it from the beginning. It's really a lot of stuff to cover, so and you'll get a better understanding going through it. So it's probably about 20 minutes worth. So yeah, it's a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If anybody in the comment section after can timestamp where what starts, we'd really appreciate it. It's actually one of the things that sometimes people do in our comment sections. We do appreciate it, and actually that comment gets pinned usually.
Yeah.
If you can timestamp what we were talking at what time, so it's easier for people to chat. We don't mind that at all. Rather people get to the point when they are rewatching the video. So if you want to do that, I'm more than happy for that.
631 slots, how are you? Great to see you. Yes, guys, because it is a lot of information. Then the links will be out as well and stuff like that to follow.
You can also rewatch this now. We actually do allow the, how is it called? DVR?
DVR, yeah.
So you can rewatch it right now too.
Yep. So guys, don't forget to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys. Thank you for keeping up with us with YouTube working so bizarrely. Once again, you guys are absolutely awesome. There's lots more to come, guys. We're going to start taking your questions. Do you have some already, Xenia?
Well, I have some questions from yesterday that we promised to answer as well.
Yes.
So we can definitely dive into
Let's
those.
start that. Okay.
If you guys have any question, please put @Push Studios or #Push Studios so we can get to them.
Yep.
So
just as a side note, guys, please know that we can't do the questions we can take, but it can't be like specific things like what tags should I use for my channel or like about your channel. We can't review channels and stuff like that. It's more broader questions that apply like your situation, but we can't go and like study your channel onto it. Just wanted to put that out there.
That's right. But if there's a question that you think might apply to everybody, then definitely
no, but we've already had a couple of requests. See people saying, can you look at my channel or how do I get review? We're not doing channel reviews and stuff tonight. So Unearthly Wanderings, welcome. We're doing fantastic. Great to see you. And Gaming with Walker fam. Oh, you're in with your gaming channel. That is awesome.
Swam Pickers here as well.
Hey, great to see you. Great to see you. If Push Studios doesn't want me to post emojis, I will obey them.
Please do emojis. I love emojis.
Yeah, as long as it's not spamming stuff. If you're using it into talk and stuff like that, but I mean, not just like a bunch of emojis with nothing else. If they fit the context of the sentence and stuff like that, or celebrating something, definitely, most definitely.
Yeah, Playworthy, you probably received the one that was coming around. Still coming around from months ago, that Mickey XO got, and that's a different kind. I'm glad though they threw that in the trash. That's still circulating. But it's a different kind.
Ghost Pirate, should we back up all our videos? Most definitely, always.
Yeah.
Your live streams, use something like 4K download or something like that. Back up all your streams that you care about. Don't bother with the ones that you just did a one-time thing. But yes, anything of importance, like we back up all our Tech Talk Tuesdays, stuff like that, they all get backed up and everything. Interviews, all those things. So.
Always.
Cryptic Collections, how are you? Great to see you. Grant McIntosh is in the house. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
Aroma Delight Beauty Care Products. Hello and welcome here.
Crispy's Kiwi Adventures. You guys are awesome. No, you're awesome, and you make us look good. So thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you guys. And if you can hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff, guys. You're new here, subscribe. We'd love to get to show you more of what we do. We have game nights. We have Tech Talk Tuesday and many other things, including interviews coming back very, very soon. Chili Man says, I never left. That is awesome. Great having you here. As we say, our YouTube analytics is showing differently. Playworthy said at one point it was showing we had -9 live active.
-9?
For 10 minutes, anybody just joined us. It went down from 140 to 132 at 750. Then for the next 10 minutes, it shows that we have nobody in the live stream. And then it shot up to 118. So go figure.
Oh
Go
my
figure.
God.
And once again, guys, don't forget about your selfies. It's a great way to be seen, great way to grow your channel, your Twitter page. Just the selfie view watching us. You can't do the selfie view. Upload it to Twitter. Just use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everybody can find you. And remember, guys, you guys can be featured. We pick one a day, and we feature your selfie with a channel link as well. Yesterday was West Haven Always and Forever. Today could be you. So it's the next way to get a push. And you also, we put you on the beginning of our next live stream. Yeah, 113, 118 is going to go back and forth. I'm showing 111 right now. It's people are coming and going. It's going to keep changing. So, Outdoors Gal. Oh, sorry, you never have to apologize for that. Great having you in. Thank you so much for coming. Ginger Nightmare. It's almost 1:30 a.m. here, sleepy time. You have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. And Walker Fam says, I see the new email. I guess the scam email?
Yeah. I seen the new email. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, but just still keep an eye because there are multiple ways, as I said, they're tailored to the categories of channels. So definitely keep an eye for sure.
Ms. Diaz, how are you? We're doing fantastic. Great to see you. Great to see you. Sally Van Nuys, you have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for the kind words. Always great to have you in here, and thank you, Elsa fam. Do appreciate it. I hear some smaller channels are losing all their subscribers for a short period. Everybody is up and down the line. Bigger channels, way bigger than us. Smaller channel. Ours was going up and down last night like crazy. We went to zero about 6 times during our live stream. YouTube doing their work. All right, you want to do the ones from last night?
One of the questions here, Mia was asking about how you can back up your channel. A couple ways of doing it. You can either do it through TubeBuddy, which actually allows you to download it.
Yes.
You can either also do it through YouTube Premium feature. If you have subscribed, you can do that too. Or you can go to the Google backup server that actually allows it too. And we learned it just not so long ago that this exists. It's called a Download a Data Google Backup account. Link is in the chat. You can actually go there and it will allow you to back up all your information, even more than just videos, on this takeoutgoogle.com. So check it out. Check it out if you want to back up your channel.
That's really a great service. Like I said, we had no idea it even existed. No. So
yeah,
good on them for doing that. So I'm going to close up some windows now so I can.
Hope that answered the question, Mia. Is there anything I should know about that's new? Well, you can definitely go back to what we just talked about, the tips, and there's around 20 minutes worth of watching about what to do and what is new. Gaming with Walker Fam. Okay, so let me get to the questions that we had some from yesterday. And if you do have some questions today, let us know and we'll add you to the queue here and try to answer them today. So
guys, also using like shout out, friend, and all that stuff will get you timed out and removed. We don't do sub for sub here in any shape or form. So I'm just letting you know right off the bat. I've just removed some comments. The next time I'll time out. So we don't do shout out. We don't do friend, all that stuff. I can't stress that enough. The trips, you have a fantastic night. Be well. Always great to see you. Okay.
Awkwardly Kim tweet at them, and they're actually it's gonna be very responsive and answering you. So the question Angelette Art asked, I used to have like 100 or more, but now I have trouble reaching 50 views. What have I been doing wrong?
I'm sorry, I was timing out. You answer. Sorry, go ahead.
Now, although this is channel specific, I just wanted to address it. So the question was that it used to have more views and now they have less views. One of the things that can happen with a little bit bigger channel than 50 or 100 views is that YouTube time to time changes its algorithm and the way it suggests the videos. So the only way how you can know if actually there is you did something, changed something, and that is causing it, or YouTube changed something, is looking in your analytics. So in YouTube Studio Beta, you can actually see where your traffic comes from. And if you keep an eye on it on a regular basis, you're going to see the changes. If it is a change on the YouTube side, you're going to see the changes in suggested videos and the browsing sources. So there's going to be less views from browsing, less views from suggested. That means that YouTube usually change something in their algorithm or the way they're presented the videos. Now, if you look in your analytics and look carefully at your click-through rate, that means how many people actually are clicking on your video, and the exposure rate, or how many people actually being exposed to your videos. Overall, when you see that metric, you can see if you're doing something different. So because there might be a couple of reasons why you're losing views. There might be because you are choosing a different style of thumbnail. There might be because your content altogether is different. There might be that maybe you just slightly change something in your titling and the way you're optimizing your video. There's different reasons how it can happen. One of the reasons that we've talked about this before is all of a sudden starting to go live on the channel that is not live content, which definitely can suffocate your views as well. And we did talk about that yesterday extensively. So if that's something you're doing or thinking of doing, check out our yesterday's live stream about how live streams can hurt your channel. So there's definitely some of the things there. Now, when you're a smaller channel, you're definitely going to think about how much you're actually losing. Now, you know, when you lose 18, 20, even 50 views, I know how much it hurts as a smaller YouTuber. We have gone through that as well when we were growing. I know how upsetting it is, but in a bigger scheme, it is not as much of a loss. So really, it doesn't really reflect the actual reality. That fluctuation back and forth, even within 100, is not a huge change within YouTube world, so to say. Sometimes it changes because YouTube just decided to filter out, the unique viewers or something like that, and it just all of a sudden changes. So definitely, when you're a smaller channel, you have to have more patience and more content.
All right, guys. Excellent. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What's the next one?
Tian Andy asks, how do you get channel type to filter into your social blade?
How do you get... Sorry?
How do you get the channel type to filter into your social blade? So how do you get the channel type? Like we are how to channel.
Okay.
They want to know how to get the category of the channel.
That one is gauged on the performance of your last couple of videos and how they're categorized. So it's not going to change the first time you start changing direction and stuff, but it should come in. It's usually based on the last 10 videos. And that's where it makes the categorization of you fully onto it. Based on how you categorize it, it takes it a little while if you've changed it to get over there. So patience is key. Remember, guys, please remember that Social Blade is just a window. It is not an... It doesn't have any effect on your channel. It doesn't help build your channel. It doesn't do anything more than just mirror some numbers in a way that's more palatable for a lot of people to understand that aren't really into YouTube. It's because we've been getting that this week too, like a lot of questions. What do you recommend better, TubeBuddy or vidIQ or Social Blade? Well, Social Blade does not fit in that mix in any shape or form. It's just a window on how third-party information that everybody gets access to if they want it. So just want to say that.
Thank you so much for the super
Hey,
chat. Thanks for
thank
all
you.
the wise advice and the support in the community.
That's
Gaming
so
with the
kind.
Walker fam. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much for that. It was really kind of you. Past guest of ours, guys, fantastic people. Thank you so very much for that. Good to see you. Anything else you want to add? Or?
Well, you just want to make sure, because they say that they are doing it and it doesn't happen. And you just gotta make sure that they're consistent. For a period of time, it has to be the same thing over and over and over. If you're changing it every video, then it's gonna have trouble too. Now you're under 1K, so that might have a bit of a longer effect as well. So
Yeah, that's true. That's all.
Next question from yesterday, and I caught some of the questions today as well in the chat, so definitely those following as well. Next question we have here from Papa Rome's Outdoors, who asked about the algorithm. Everyone speaks of the algorithm, but how do we know? How are we performing on the algorithm? Is it from analytics?
Yes. Your algorithm is your analytics is your GPS to your channel, and that's exactly what it's doing. It's like your engine in your car. You have your gauges outside that's telling you, temperature and et cetera, et cetera. The algorithm is telling you that all your performance that you need to know is within your within your analytics. It's the key to everything going on with your channel.
Definitely, and keep an eye on it, on everything. Just explore it like anything new.
Yep.
Click on everything you can click and check it regularly. So you trying to understand the patterns. The patterns is what shows you.
And I understand there's a lot of weary changing over to something new, but they're really doing great. We're not YouTube fanboys. We've had a number of issues with them. But the beta, which is going to be soon the main one, is really got a lot of great information. And you'll see the question mark windows right beside it will give you an explanation what it's talking about. And if you don't fully understand it, that's okay. People miss this so much. The number one thing to do when there's something you don't know or you want to know about YouTube, go into Google and type what is, and put the analytic name into it. How do I, and put the question into it. It's amazing how many great answers you get step by step. I mean, you can use it for anything. I find we're kind of going through a bit of a gap where we're starting to forget just how useful Google is.
Yeah, or YouTube.
Yeah, but it links into it. I mean, you can search, you can search between them and go to all. It's all your answers are pretty much always there. If you're stuck in a bind, it's 2 a.m. and you're frustrated. I'll wait till the next time or what. Just look it up. You can usually get your answer within 30 seconds. It's that easy. So much new stuff. Lady in the woods, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm late to the party. I'll be drone never. It's just great to have you in here. Always great to have you in here.
Tree Villa is here. I actually was peeking in a little bit in your live stream yesterday, but I was in the living room, so I couldn't chat in. I'm going to talk about Disney yesterday. So, Cherry Awesome Sunset Travel here as well. Hello, how are you? Good to see you, Money Bros, and Shane Redo and Cheeky Colonel Pine Canada. Hello.
Francis Urban Spirits Vlogs. Are they going through the channels and getting rid of the troll channels? We do hope so. We do hope they find new ways to get rid of even more of them.
But there is no purge, if that's what you're referring to. And we talked about that last week. There is no YouTube purge. Mm-hmm. We covered that. It's Social Blade rounding it up.
Yeah, that's right. So, sorry, I jumped on a question. You have some more left, so.
Okay, we have a next question from Trans Jedi. Chasing numbers on YouTube sometimes takes away from the quality of the content of channel. For me, YouTube is about sharing the content and having some fun. And I thought you would like to comment on this one.
Who wrote that?
We have Trans Jedi.
Trans Jedi. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Awkwardly Kim, you have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for staying up to watch us. It's always great to have you in. This whole debate about chasing channels and content and everything, they all matter. They're all important. You need them all. Balance is key. It's the line gets grayer if you choose to make it more gray. Wherever you can get your channel that is beneficial to you, it's all the better. And if you have a good-looking channel, more likely people are going to stay. And with that said, you also need things for people to come and see. You need a good-looking channel that will catch their eye at first, whether they come from a networking stream, whether they're recommended by YouTube, whether they fall from the planet Zenus and want to look up something, whatever the case, you got to have something there to draw them in more. And then, of course, great content to back it up. They all play hand in hand, guys. Stop worrying so much about what's the divide, and just worry about balance. That's all it is. Can't spend all your time chasing after getting new people to come in, or you're going to have nothing there for them to see when they get there. And if you spend your whole time just gardening and nurturing what's on there, chances are nobody's coming to see it. So, and yes, even the bigger ones have all kinds of ways that they've gotten started, and they talk about it many times. Everything from networking to getting into blogs to getting into Facebook groups, all those things play in. All of these are all as organic as the other. Whatever way you want to dress them up, call them what you will. In the end, they're all organic unless you're using a sub bot, a view bot, or you're using a pure sub for sub in currency trade. Hope that answers it.
Next question here is from Trapper J Outdoors. What do you think about oversharing on my community tab? I share everyone's stuff, but I think it's hurting me.
There is too much, and we don't quite know how the community tab affects our reach on YouTube, and overdoing it with videos. For instance, like YouTube has stated recently that they do only share out 3 things of yours a day, and to this moment, we still don't know if that includes community post or not. So do not use them for everything under the sun, because it does drown them out and does take the wind out of the sails onto it. You have to promote yourself first and foremost.
YouTube also likes if you keep your viewers on your channel as long as possible. So that's why you want playlists. That's why you want your homepage, because you don't want a viewer after landing there to jump off of it right away. You want to show YouTube that people are interested to hang around on your page. The same as on a web page. Just hang around and spend some time investigating, including your community page. Now, talking about the community.
Have a great night gaming with Walker Fam. They're on their way out. So I just wanted to say thank you once again for the super chat, and have a great night.
Now we're talking about the community. It's good to share something time to time. We do share our Blue Ridge Troop selfies. We do share sometimes things on Twitter, but definitely don't overflood it. Not sharing it at all, I don't think it's a good idea. Just from a personal connection networking thing with creators, it's just good to give back some, but it shouldn't overflood your own creativity or your own content, because first and foremost, we're here for yourself, for creating your content and spreading the information about it. Crap my dad makes me watch. I got your question as well. Next question was from Dagon Hills. Do you have any videos on channel trailer tips? No, we don't have videos, but we can talk about it. We don't have videos. We only have live streams.
That's right.
So what about channel trailer tips? What or how should someone make a channel trailer?
Short, exciting, to the point, extremely short if you're going to do it. Channel trailer should be about a minute long. It's not to be a video. It's supposed to be a teaser for everything that you do. Mix it up, keep it interesting. As with your good artwork, the same with your channel trailer. It's all meant to draw people in further, to get them to look at more what you do. That is a common mistake made. It's turned more into an independent video that has no promotion side. They've basically gotten what they needed out of it by watching the whole thing. The whole point is to get them to go further into what you do. Use it to showcase what you do, energetic, set the tone for what your channel's like, and keep it short. You don't want to go more than about a minute with it. It's there to entice a story, not to tell one.
That's a very good answer.
T-Town Gambler, how are you? Thank you.
Arco Drone Solutions here as well. Hello, everybody coming in. If we didn't notice you, it's not personal. Hello to you. Say hi in the chat. And share it out, guys, if you can. Share it out. Click that like button.
Guys, we're getting close to 200 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe. I'd like to show you more of what we do. Great to have all you guys hanging out in here. And if you guys haven't done too much today and you have still room to promote yourselves, if you guys can let everybody know on Twitter that we're on, we greatly appreciate it. YouTube has been very buggy lately, so the extra push really does help. And plus, we get to meet more people in your community. We are a community hub. We're not a community ourselves. You guys are your own people. I cannot stress that enough. But you guys belong to niches, and it's great to meet them more and more. So if you can help us out, that would be absolutely awesome.
Lifeless Ordinary says, I have taken so many of your tips and recommendations over the last month and applied many of them. I'm now seeing the rewards of the changes. Thank you. And thank you for patience, because that's very true. It comes back in a little bit of time. You got to be patient. So thank you so much for the feedback.
Yep.
MU free music.
Yay. Guys, do you need music for your YouTube videos, your live streams, etc.? Guys, check out MU Free Music. Hear them playing right now? I have it down a little bit lower just because it's Tech Talk Tuesday, but they're here playing in the background as we speak, folks. Link in the description. When you get your music from the source, you know where it's coming from, guys. You don't have to worry. Thank you so much, Mystic Angel, Christina. And once again, guys, don't forget about your selfies. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Upload it to Twitter, guys. Just make sure you use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everybody can find you. And we will feature one a day and put it with a community post. Those community posts we're done with that are so valuable, guys. There you go. Yesterday was West Haven Always and Forever. And today can be you with your channel link to give you an extra push. And also be featured on the front of our next live stream in one of the opening cards. So great to have you all in here.
Next question is a very interesting question. Came from Kat Bandana. When does me disliking a video help the person? And when does it harm someone if I dislike a video? Should I click the dislike button always?
Wow. We're against the dislike button. We want it removed because it's become kind of a mob trolling tool. When it came out, there was intentions for it, and I'd say it was to a certain extent used for good. It was meant to be, okay, Puša Studios, you know what, I like you, but tonight you just did not pull it off. This is not what you do. You can do better than that. There you go. But it's just become so, it's such a nameless reaction. If you want to help somebody out, if you feel that strongly about it, you're better off leaving them a comment, and a constructive comment, and telling them why. Be respectful, and just say your thoughts onto it. That does a lot better. It can be botted, and it happens all the time. Tools for trolls. Yes, crap my dad makes me watch. Great, exactly. Very well put. It's tool for trolls. And in my opinion, serves no benefit anymore. Have a beautiful night. Dagon Hills, you have a fantastic night. Always great to have you in here. Love your guys. He has such a good aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take aura. I don't usually use that term very often. That's why I had to look at Xenia to pick it.
This is the first time I ever heard you.
Yeah, exactly. He does. A good, great vibe in his channel. Really nice guy. We just got to meet recently, and it's been such a pleasure getting to know.
Nikki Pink! Kitchen to Scratch. Hello, how are you today?
How are you, Nikki? Good to see you.
Now, the next question is kind of related to dislikes. Mandy Mixed Media Queen asks, do a small amount of thumbs down hurt or help a live stream? Like I had 32 likes and 4 down today.
In one way I look at it, it only shows that the channel's got true activity to it. Because don't forget, it's not just botting dislikes, but like buttons can also be botted. So it shows more of a rounded, you are getting some interaction. Linus Tech Tips, very long story in 20 seconds or less. Big channel, did a change, did something that a lot of their viewers didn't like. He ended up getting a ton of dislikes. And this is not science, okay? This is just by going what they've realized, because they always believe the same too. And you hear that time and time again. Engagement is engagement is engagement. A view is a view. Well, not necessarily anymore. And once they were over about 40% or more ratio of dislikes to likes, it tended sometimes to give the channel trouble for a couple of days trying to get its feet again in recommendations and stuff. Once again, this is all speculation done by them, but they are quite a big channel. They're a tech channel, and they take that very seriously. So I would probably side with them onto it too. I could see that. So it does make sense. So once again, I think they should be gone. I think they're of no benefit to anybody at this point anymore. It's just a tool for trolls, as this was so greatly put a little while back, and of no real benefit.
Okay, Awesome asked, my live stream keeps getting dislike botted. What can I do?
Hide your dislikes. Hide your likes, dislikes.
Yeah, you only still be able to see them in your analytics. It's just they're not going to be visible, and it takes away the acknowledgement for the people that do that.
And that's mostly what it's used for. Even if it's like a couple here and there, like 4 or something like that. If you're getting them day after day after day, I mean, we've been getting them for long. It's just a childish act. It's got no real point to it. It's just it serves zero purpose for them doing it or to keep up the dislike button. So Yeah. They are looking at getting rid of it. There has been talks about it. That movement was getting drowned, so we'll see what they do with it.
Yeah, and some other social media have started already, like Instagram. You can't see how many people actually liked your picture, and things like that. So definitely, it's something. The traveling Shinto has got your question here as well. Next question was from PQ Paraworks. Where do I go to make tags for my channel? Not my videos.
Right.
So the question is...
Zen is the queen of tags.
Yeah, but I think this is where to put it. So basically what you go is to the channel advanced settings. And when you go there, you're going to be able to see your input of people that are moderators, like blue wrenches, the blocked people, and also the channel tags. So basically you do it there. But you have to make sure that each tag is separately under the quotes. And I don't know why they ever decided to do that, but each tag has to be in quotes. And that is what it's going to separate the words and see it as expression, so to say. Settings, advanced settings on your YouTube channel is where you have channel tags. Definitely, guys, if you don't have channel tags, consider putting them in. That helps YouTube algorithm to understand what your channel is about and helps to suggest your videos on your channel to people that are actually looking for it, so you don't lose on the click-through rate. Yeah, there you go. Advanced settings, so you do have it.
Here, yeah.
No, once again, I don't know if you're sharing it or not.
No, I'm not sharing it.
No.
No, I was looking down because I think they changed on the new one. It isn't under advanced settings anymore. Oh, no, this is for channel tags. Yes. This is for the rounded tags that come up for everything. Yes. Okay. I'm not sharing it. So it's just too much personal information around there.
Ghost Pirate, we just talked about that. Do thumbs down really matter? We literally just answered it 3 minutes ago. So you would just go back. You could actually watch it while you're watching it. Miscellaneous Magnus had a great evening last night. That is awesome. Gossip Girl Blogs, hello and welcome here and welcome to our channel. We're talking about Tuesday TikToks if you have any question about YouTube. Next question.
I think we just do thumbs. We just covered that one Ghost Pirate. We literally just talked about it in the short answer. No.
Yeah, and Andrew double answered just in case you didn't hear my answer because that was also a minute ago. So you might be just behind the stream. So that's also possible. And next question is from Junk from Work. I have been doing giveaways in my live streams. It's a lot of fun and people seem to stick around for them, but I'm attracting the wrong type of viewer. Am I hurting myself in the long run?
Short answer, yes. Giveaways are not a great way. And you have to be so careful with them. There's so many ways to violate YouTube's terms of service as well. Then remember, guys, you cannot, under any circumstance, have people have to subscribe or do anything to be part of this giveaway. You cannot. I bring the example up like alcohol. Yeah, you know that they did it years like they said it was promoting alcohol, so now you can like it says no purchase necessary, and that it has to be like this. It has to be more geared towards the people you already have as a thank you. And in general, even when they were fully flying around here with them, even the big creators were complaining about that steady. They didn't care because they were getting sponsored with the product, but they're not getting a lot of great follow through for it. So I've never seen the great benefit into it. Maybe we'll do some down the road here and there, but it will be solely just as kind of a fan, follower appreciation thing of some type. Yeah. I don't think it brings in very many great people into what you do. Most tend to have a very low turnaround rate onto it. So,
hello, it's Nick. Welcome here as well.
Hey,
Melanie, the moderator. Hello. Next question is from Cooking with Corey. Advice on getting more watch time.
playlists. The broken record Andrew answer as always. Playlists, guys. We've been saying it for so long, and so many channels I don't see doing it, and I don't know why. This is such a great way to build up watch time, especially if you're doing videos and not live streams. But even live streams, they help, but especially for videos. Make your own playlists, get them on your homepage, and use up every slot there is. This is one thing I sometimes just don't understand. If there's anything you can take away from here that we talk about a lot, get playlist on your homepage, because everybody that's been doing it gets really good return rate on their watch time. Because here, everything they watch is going to lead to another one of your videos, another one of your videos, another one of your videos, another one of your videos. And by then, if they watch that much, chances are the next time they go onto YouTube, one of your videos is going to be recommended. People search for playlists all the time. It also categorizes them more, especially if you have a couple of different things going on. It's important to niche guys more than ever on YouTube. But even with that niche, you might have different segments. People are interested in different parts. And that's where this is such a benefit. It really, really is. So, watch time is one of the big ones right there, I would say. Another one, too, guys, that gets missed a lot. A lot of the big YouTubers have said has been the secret to their success for growing and stuff. Whatever you're into, come up with lists like the top 5 things you must do for gardening. The top 5 things you must have before you plant your annuals. The 5 top things you must do. You must have in every bowler's bag. Whatever you're into, list, especially like 5, stuff like that, because everybody looks at it as easy to remember. I can handle 5, and if they're really good, you submit them. Sometimes blogs will run with them, put them up on theirs because they like referencing stuff like that. It also has a great chance for a lot of communities to do well in stuff like Facebook and that, picking them up. Everybody loves fast information, and if you can really do it well, like Peter McKinnon said, that was some stuff that really helped him. 5 things that every photographer must have. 8 things you can never leave the house for a landscape shoot not having. All people can sit there and say, I got a busy life, but I can take in 5 things that's going to make me better at what I can do. That I can handle that. And that kind of stuff can go really far and get you a lot of watch time and a lot of subscribers at the same time as well. Always remember, guys, call to actions in your videos early on. Let people know to subscribe and that. Especially the channels that are saying they're getting a lot of watch time, a lot of watchers, but not getting a lot of subscribers. That helps a lot. And if you're going to attract crowds like that, for those type of things, you definitely want to make sure you have call to actions in there, because you can get a lot of new subscribers that way. Anything on that?
Nope. It was a great insight, and it actually helps. We have had people, with the feedback that it actually helps a lot as well. So definitely try it out. Okay, Awesome asked, do you start getting snowball effect after 1K subscribers?
There's always going to be a little bit more of a put. I find once you're monetized, to be honest, I found more once we're monetized, I got a bit more. It's not a snowball that's going to turn into the size of a house or anything. Let's not call it what it is. There's certain numbers that 5,000, 10,000. There's a couple of them that seem to be, but you got to be willing to run with it. It's not going to do it for you. It's one of those things. If you choose to take advantage of it, it can help you, but it's not going to put you like out of the woods. It really isn't. You got to just be really working a lot on your channel. I can't stress that enough, guys. Everything falls down to 2 things: pushing your channel and making sure your channel looks good to the people that you pushed it to. And just keep running and running and running with that momentum. And that doesn't mean just networking. That means getting it out into blog posts, as I just mentioned a minute ago. Facebook groups. Anywhere that's productively rewarding for your channel. Don't go to a sub for sub, sub-me22, sub-me26, and all this crap in some CNN copy site. You're not going to get productive views unless it's what you want. But there's all kinds, there's hundreds and thousands of places to get your channel out. They'll do well. Grant McIntosh, when we were talking recently, he has this really cool video where a truck was underwater, unfortunately. It was a loading dock, a boat dock fail. And that's what we were telling him, like, get it out into GM and all these places. Some places rejected. He was just telling me the other night they didn't take it. But that happens a lot. But, it's good to get out. Matt, knock it off. Knock it off. Don't get that started.
Good thing we know you.
Yeah.
Well, you think we know you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my God. But yes, try to get. There's all kinds of places, guys, all through. It's only limited by how much you want to go looking for them. There really is. So, just get it out there as many eyes. The more eyeballs on it, the more chance it's going to go somewhere. It's better than not doing anything.
Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram. At the minimum, it will be quiet as you grow, but you'll gradually add voices and acquaintances. Oh, yes, definitely. I agree so much. I 100%. Groups on all of them, chat groups, hashtags. On Twitter, there are hashtag hours, hashtag days that you can participate, answer questions. It's not per se directly putting your link of the video. Most likely it's not. But even when you are participating in these chats and conversations, you are promoting what you're doing because you're signed in with your account, right? That is hopefully has the same name as your YouTube, and hopefully you have a YouTube link in your about section. So then people checking you out also check out your YouTube, and if appropriately, you can mention that you have a YouTube channel or you have maybe a video that answers the question, which then is ideal. But there's so many ways of doing it. It takes a lot of time and effort and patience, but it definitely works. It comes back to you. A lot. I can't figure out another expression that Andrew's not going to laugh at. So.
I just want to say welcome to everybody, guys. It is the top of the hour, so I'm going to ask you guys, if you haven't already, if you can help us out, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Do appreciate you. Have a fantastic night, and welcome back, Dickie. Not that you care, of course we care. You're always welcome to here, but it's...
Dickie went for beer, probably.
Yeah, that's all right. So we most definitely care. It's great to have you in here. Great to have all you guys in here. If you can hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends, all that good stuff. And don't forget about your selfies, guys. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Upload it to Twitter. Use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so we can all find you. And maybe you'll be the next one featured after this live stream as a community post with a link to your channel, etc.
So here's some paranormal voices here lately.
Kids doing something.
Yeah, and I also got your question, Matt.
Okay, Torres, how are you?
And I reported it. Got my video reinstated, but the views were gone. That's weird though, Mr. Rich. If they reinstated your video, you should have your views back. So I would definitely get in touch with YouTube.
There's something not right
They
there.
might have forgotten it and just didn't add it. So definitely get in touch with them.
Plus, with the glitches going on lately, lots of weird things are happening. I'm drawing to their attention. They can probably fix that for you because, you should be getting it all back.
No, you always can get in touch in multiple ways on YouTube. And we talked about one of the ways now, there is 24-hour chat service now. If you are monetized, if you are in partnership, you actually can get access to a human being 24 hours a day. And they actually solve your problems. It's unbelievable. We used it a couple of times and it works. So you can always do that. But if you don't have it, you can always go to and always use 3 of these things at the same time. At Team YouTube, hashtag GHelp, hashtag YTHelp. Hashtag GHelp actually alerts Google people that somebody is looking for help. And hashtag YTHelp alerts YouTube moderators that you need help. So you're basically addressing 3 things. At Team YouTube, hashtag YTHelp, hashtag GHelp. Use all those 3, tweet at them, and they might actually help you. Most of the time they are. If they don't in a week or so, then do it again, and they probably will.
Yep.
Sharpa Vlogs, hello, how are you? Mary Enogwe, I hope I pronounced it right. Hello and welcome here.
Welcome.
Crap, my dad makes me watch. Asked the question. Do you expect an online rating system like MPA or TV rankings as a way to self-police? International online rating system.
I've thought about that before. I think the only way is if they went under what I was telling before, where we all had to pay something to be on here. That would be the only way they could really pull that off. They might come up with a looser base form of it. But I think at this point right now, they're scared to dissect it any more than it's already been because of what's been going on. So it's a very hard question to ask. We can't get in the minds of them, but I could see something. It's already starting with the monetization and the gold coin versus the green coin, etc. Or no modification whatsoever. It's coming. So, whoa! No self promotion, please. We'll get you timed out. Please respect the other creators.
Now, with the new guidelines for mature subjects that is already in place now, and some channels are starting to be penalized, you actually have to do it yourself already. And with the new ones coming in to January, you will also have to mark them yourself as kid friendly. So that kind of started working already in a way. But then remember, Andrew, we noticed something last week. Haven't seen that before. Now our daughter sometimes watches Peppa Pig and Toy Heroes, and we watch Hot Ones and sometimes prison shows. Now, not on all of them, and this is once again speculation, but it's something that we noticed, so it might be part of experiment. Not on all of them, but on some of them, when you go for search in a channel and it comes into your search on a sidebar, you actually see the rating. So, for example, no rating if it doesn't have been rated. Hot Ones a couple times got a mature rating. Peppa Pig got what was it? Kids aged or something like that. But it has a little note of the rating. So it is not official, but it might be coming out as an experiment. So you might be onto something. Who knows?
I did forget about that part. We did see it. I still, like when we see it, I still don't know. I think it's something they're going to do and it's going to fade. I don't think they're ready to tackle it yet myself.
No, and I agree to what you said, definitely. But I think they're definitely looking for something, because these latest ones were the government requirement. And although not everywhere it applies, like you're saying, globally, internationally, it only applies in U.S., they will put it all across the board, no matter if it affects our country or not.
Yeah, but they're already doing that with the coin system. They're already starting to put a divide
into it. Yeah,
no,
that's what I'm saying. So it might be.
I don't think it's... I think they're still not ready to give it, though, the levels that you need to go under that kind of... I have a feeling it's a pet project and they're going to fail miserably at it trying to do it. It's a good idea, but it'll probably die where it starts. Maybe later on down the road if they get more of a corral around what they got. But I think they're already so far over their head in water trying to get out of it here. I just don't hold a lot of hope for it at this point. Destination Chronicles, thank you so much for the super chat. Do appreciate it. Much love to you. Hope you're doing fantastic, by the way, tonight as well.
Next question was from the Traveling Shintoist, who asked, another streamer I know has been saying that new subscriber needs to watch a video at least 2-3 minutes and leave a comment, otherwise YouTube revokes the subscription. How true is this? Well, this is one of the legends once again.
Oh, go ahead.
It's okay. You can
we both agree onto it. It's a legend. There's always these numbers come out and there's no backing ever about how they can say what they say, and it goes from 30 seconds to a minute and a half to 2 minutes. If somebody's telling you to watch more of it because to help with the analytics for the channel, that is true. The more that's watched of it and not just 30 seconds helps the channel immensely. And yes, probably if somebody's watching 30 seconds of a video here and there and commenting, especially they're doing many of them in succession, it could affect it, but there's no number out there. There's none. This is every number that comes out is absolutely wrong because it's never been stated by YouTube. It's just people assuming, and it's like everybody grew up in a town where everybody had the legends, and they're always the same thing. My uncle told me this happened to his best friend, and then you get older and you go to other places, you tell them, they're like, hey, my uncle I heard the same thing, except it was my grandmother's friend. No, it was my neighbor down the street's brother. It's just simple gossip in the end, misinformation onto it. There is no number. There's no formula to it that we're aware of. Nobody's made it public, so...
Think of it that way. There's lots of creators that have videos that are less than 2 minutes.
Well, yeah. What's his name? There's famous for them. He's got over 10 million subscribers. The guy that throws the eggs at everything.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he made a whole a giant. I think he's at 13 million now or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, what it wants, it has some time, unidentified time on your channel. It doesn't per se mean watching your video. It doesn't per se say leaving a comment whatsoever. It says just to look around, like any other. YouTube is like any other web page where they count how many seconds a visitor is actually spending on your web page. Your web page is your YouTube channel page with all the tabs. So how much time are they spending looking around, checking what you have? It's not necessarily entail watching a video and leaving a comment. That all is from subculture,
Yeah.
Subscribe, watch a video in full, leave a comment. Make sure you leave a comment.
Mm-hmm. Do this when you're watching it. This will
like
help
when
it.
you are watching something as a regular viewer, how many times you actually skip videos or don't watch all of them because you just haven't found what you were looking for?
Mm-hmm.
When you look for certain DIY video, I'm not going to watch all of them just because they came up in search. Or I just started watching it. I watched the one that answers my question. So your natural viewers are coming that way. Why would you force YouTube to look at it differently? It's so unnatural.
Martine says, as a music channel, I usually upload videos shorter than 2 minutes. Does this put me at a disadvantage? No, and a big yes in front of it. Truthfully speaking, you should try to go a little bit longer for the sake of advertising revenue. YouTube says not based onto it, but it does like to get that money coming in because they get the bigger percentage of it. Never forget that. So I would try to do them a couple minutes longer. Maybe talk about the song, what you were learning how to play it, history onto it, anything you can fatten it up more. It'll also make it more engaging for people who don't know the song or stuff like that. If it's your own creation, it's going to be nicer to get to know a bit of the backstory behind it. I would definitely. No, it does. In theory, no. But in reality, it's hard. It's really hard more than ever now because it's become so advertiser-based. And the channel I'm trying to think of his name, my God, it's driving me crazy, that does the minute longs, most of them. That was at a time he got big before this started kicking in. So I would say try to make them a couple minutes longer. I would try to hit the 5-6 minute mark. If I was you in your place, I would just play it out more and draw it. So but keep it engaging. If you can't do it, then you're better off shorter. You're always better off shorter than dragging something out for time.
Yeah, definitely. If the retention drops, you see it's not working, then definitely go back to it.
Sunrise to Sunset RV, how are you? Welcome. Great to have you in here. Insight Weather, welcome. Great to see you in here. So many great channels, guys. It's a pleasure to have you all in. We're taking questions right now. We got
we have
Matt Cook, Oregon.
Can you talk about balancing between uploading to YouTube or Facebook or both? I get so many views on Facebook, but maybe it takes from my YouTube views. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Straw time. Thank you so much. Thank you. And no, you're not late, Firebass.
Is she done?
Yeah, I'm done. Matt, my question is, are you embedding videos or are you sharing it as a separate video? Because it's a huge difference.
Oh, I thought you were going to answer. I've been answering.
No, I just wanted more information on that.
Oh, okay.
Carolina Sky Astronomy says most of my videos are between 3 to 5 minutes long. And, can you talk about balancing between uploading to YouTube or Facebook?
He says tried both. Still not much to...
No, you see, if you are embedding the video, that view that is coming from Facebook still counts as a view on YouTube. So it applies to anything. For example, if you are...
Uploading to Facebook, he just answered.
Okay. So I would suggest waiting. Don't do that right away.
Mm-hmm.
So choose your central hub. Let's say your YouTube is going to be a central place where you're going to be choosing to share your videos. Share it there and then wait, let's say, a week till you share it on IGTV or Facebook. Just so, exactly as you say, you don't lose the views from YouTube. Put information that you have in your video out there, funnel them back to your YouTube channel. When you do on those other social medias as well, but then upload the actual video only like later on, like probably around a week, maybe around afterwards.
Welcome, Weidman Photography. Good to see you. You were mentioning about YouTube, how it buries them. A little trick for that is instead of putting the video up in Facebook, take the thumbnail, put that up as an image, a JPEG, talk about it, and always write at the bottom, see first comment for link. Upload the video, upload the thumbnail, and once it's up there, then go put the link in the first comment, and people can grab it there, and it should get a lot more traction out of YouTube. That's kind of a little workaround for that. Somebody else that we missed that came in here. Sunshine Cooper, how are you? Welcome. Hashtag Blue Wrench Group for photos. Yeah, we're going to take a look at those in a few minutes for sure. And guys, not too late for yours as well. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that, a selfie of you. Upload it to Twitter, guys, with the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can find you. Consider clicking, joining our Twitter page while you're there. It'd be great to keep up with you guys and let us know so we can follow you as well. And we'll also feature somebody's selfie at the end of this live stream on their own community, on our community post with their link to give your channel some extra push, and on the opening credits of our next live stream. So, man, the power of Twitter worked for me today. I used some non-copyright music in 2017, and it was flagged. The artist started to give credit in the description, which I stated to give credit in the description where I did. Hawk Media retracted.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you got in touch with the creator of the music that
Nice.
Suggested you what to do. That is amazing.
That's good, because it doesn't always end the way. I'm happy to hear that. So, good stuff.
Definitely.
Keep that around in case you ever need it again, in case it automatically hits you again. Just always make sure you have it. Keep that, all the contact you have and everything, so it'll make it easier to prove that you already contacted them.
Crab and Dad makes me ask how to embed the videos in Facebook. Well, Andrew just answered it's better not to embed. Facebook likes native videos. Although you might get more views on your YouTube, most likely it's just going to be hidden. So definitely just upload it as a native video.
Yeah. Trying to stay a little more active. School's been really busy lately in sight weather. School comes first. School always comes first. I'm working on free music for background on YouTube. It is hard to find it. It is not easy for sure. It is not easy. It takes a lot of looking. There is some good stuff in there. Oh my.
We don't do channel reviews today or in general unless it's part of a game where it's usually very randomized.
D Jackson, how are you? Hope all is well. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see all you guys in, guys. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. It helps a lot. If you can tweet it out, please do. Are we all caught up?
We had just had a question from Split Screen Gaming League, who asked, I like putting the timestamps or video timelines in the description and comment section. Is that a good idea? Yeah.
Like for like a live stream or like for your video? Like it shouldn't be that long unless you want them to jump to a part.
Yeah.
If it's a live stream, we do it for the simple reason is, say we had a guest on that night. Well, the guest might only come on 40 minutes after we start. We put it there. If it's a longer thing, yeah. If it's shorter, then sometimes you don't want it because you want to get as maximum watch time out of it as possible. I feel like sometimes you're shooting yourself in the foot. I think it really depends on what you have up there and why you're doing it. And
yeah, I
length
agree.
is a feature.
On the length of it, for sure.
If it's a 5-minute video, you don't want to put timestamps onto it because then, you could be losing 3/4 of your watch time, which is going to hurt your engagement more, which means it's going to be less and less recommended for the next videos coming out from you. It all plays that kind of a domino effect.
And we have MU Free Music here. By the way, if you're looking for the free, copyright-free music for your videos, MU Free Music, always with new compilations of original music coming out. Check him out, MU Free Music.
And a good time about how to get music, and I never thought to say, Dickie, I'm pushing all the time. That's Dickie, we're going to go back and push it. You're having trouble finding music? Well, I got a fix for you. That's right, I got a fix for you. MU Free Music, folks. Great music for your videos and live streams. There you go.
That's right. Good to see you. Well, I think we're about to catch up.
Karen Fabro, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Little Miss Daniela Ray, hello, how are you as well?
Great to have you guys in the chat. Hope you're doing fantastic.
I usually upload videos shorter than 2 minutes since I'm music channel. We answered that, Martini Piano.
Yep. Like I said, if you can, I would try to get it closer to 5-6 minutes. Try to put in some background about the story of the song, learning about it, things like that to keep it engaging. What's up?
I'm so low tech, Hike with Mike says. Most of the time I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I'm more of a Paleolithic type of guy. I didn't think that old, but okay. 777 Outdoors, no number announcing, please. Gosh.
I'm not going to say the channel just yet, but I'm going to in a minute. There's a channel in here that's not wrenched, that's live at the same time hanging out in here. That is like one of the worst things you can do. It really, really is. And I went and checked out your channel. I seen it going on. And you don't do that in any channel. If you're live, you're live. Let me take care of him. He's been asked a couple times. And there. End of that problem. So I just want to say that out there. I won't say the channel name, but I see you're live and you're in here as well. That's a great way to get kicked out of a lot of live streams like that. Just saying. So Leaky's Bike It, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see you. And as Lovely Crochet says, that's right. No self-promote, no number plays. Exactly. Thank you so much for saying that. You're absolutely right. So we're all caught up?
Yeah, there was a question about tomorrow and a Puša game. There's also a question about selfies. A little bit of housekeeping.
We want to take a look at some selfies?
Let's do it.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let's make this happen. Time to go. It's go time.
Let's do it.
Alrighty then. Let's get them set up here. I just gotta refresh.
Better days. Thank you so much for.
Oh, got lots of great ones in tonight. That is awesome. Alrighty, guys. Let's take a look at some selfies, shall we? We got West Haven always and forever with the fam as always. That is awesome. Great to see them all together. Very nice. Oh, that's a great shot. Very nice. Great to see you guys always out and about having fun together.
Fam jam pictures. That's awesome.
That's right. Exactly. Bobby 6. Bobby 6. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I love
live. That's right. He's using this time very well. You know, he's waiting for us to go live and doing a selfie at the same time.
That's right. That's thinking. I like that. Guys, don't forget as well, for you, it's not too late. If you want to get your selfie up, there's a link right there. Just make sure to use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so we can all find you. And you can be the next one featured, guys. And we have Jackie Hutter Food Reviews, our resident sweetie, always looking and being fantastic. She is so crazy. She is so crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh god, Jackie. And the dog with the very, very hard life. Such a rough go.
Oh my, I love them so much.
Yeah, Hell Floor Journeys. It sure is. We did get our numbers back. We're not at zero anymore.
Yeah, Twitter hyped up, right? After our tweet yesterday.
Oh, we love you too, Dickies. You're
Cheers to
awesome. Definitely. Learn how to protect your channel, YouTube security breach, and YouTube channel tips and news live at Tech Talk. He's so awesome.
Yeah.
Always so awesome. Love having him in there. What a fantastic guy. Fantastic couple. Come support Pusa Studios live stream. Come make new friends. There you go. There you go. It was some friends, but mostly a chat top, but nonetheless, very nice. I like the selfie, though. That was awesome.
Yeah.
We have Laser Cat watching Pusa Studios while doing my nails.
Nice color. Is it Essa? I think it is.
You know what?
Awesome.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I think it would look beautiful.
Yeah, me too.
On you.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love it. It's a lilac color.
That's right.
Pretty.
Well, lilac is one of my 7 colors that I look good in.
A similar color I had on our wedding day. It was a little bit more paler though. Not a pale lilac color on our wedding day. I'm sure you didn't care about my nail color on our wedding day. That's fine. That's fine. Casa Perks.
Yes, Casa Perks, folks. Tuning in for Tech Talk late from London, UK. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So late for you guys. We appreciate that so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. And there is Dickie. It's only Tuesday, but it's time for a nice drink. A nice cold one. And so glad you're hanging out with us. Absolutely love having Dickie in the house. Fantastic, my friend. So awesome. So awesome. Unearthly Wanderings. Watching you guys live now. LOL. Great shot.
Awesome. Z-Fam still here, and Dickie B Review said, got married 21 years ago and kind of remember the wedding day. Well.
Oh, Dickie. And Miss Kitty 506. Hey, they're looking great. Fantastic looking selfie. Love it. That's right, Drops Family Garden. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You got that right. That's exactly it. Great selfies, guys. And Gemini Beauty as well. Great to see you. Thank you so much for the selfie. Glad you can make it here. Hope you're having a great time. Really great looking selfie. All you guys is great. And don't forget, guys, it's not too late. More the merrier. It's a great way for your channel to be seen as well. We got another one just came in. Just G. Happy Tuesday, all. There she is. Fantastic. Hard at work and watching and all that. Keeping busy. Thank you so much for that. Awesome to have you up here.
Miscellaneous Magnus, thank you so much. And Canadian Drone Hub is in the house.
Roger's in the house. Roger's here. Well, there he is. Roger, what's going on? Good to see you, my
just
friend.
missed. I was trying to fit Andrew a lilac color nail polish. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry you weren't here for that, Roger. Really sorry.
If you missed any of the links that we did talk about today, I will try to include them today, if not tomorrow morning, in the description after the video gets uploaded, so you can go back to the video and check all of the tip links that we shared with you today. Mandy will share with you that in the chat. And the question was, what are we having tomorrow in the chat?
What are we having tomorrow in the chat? Well, we're going to have the Pusa Push, folks. That's right. The channel, the new game.
No way.
That's right. The new game. Oh my. Are we really doing that? Xenia. And look, I love her segues. I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah. Oh my. What do we have going on tomorrow? I got
For those of you that don't know what is Pusa Push, that's a game for those under 1K. We actually help you to get to your nearest 100 if you're 25 away from that.
That's
and
right.
if you are over 1K, it's a great opportunity to get to know new upcoming channels while they're still small. And who knows, some of them might get really big someday, and you want to be there when they are.
That's right. That's exactly right. 91. There you go, guys. There's a little taste of it. That's the Pusa Push, our newest game we got. 6 channels at a time to get them to to their next round at 100.
There you go, folks. There you go. 502.
Oozaloo Garage in the house.
There you go, guys. Hit their mark. That's what we're talking about.
So there you go, guys. There's a little bit of the Pusa Push. So I'm hoping you guys can all make it. Cheer on those channels. Help them out, guys, and meet some really great channels along the way as well. Welcome back to Real Geeks. Great to have you in.
And Miscellaneous Magnets is keeping 2 phone batteries charged for the live streams. Can't wait for the Pusa Push. I love this.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That is awesome. Yes, it was. Yes, it was that one. Mandy, Mixed Media Queen says, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Welcome back. Larry Johnson is in the house. And Oozaloo Garage is here, guys. Been a past guest of ours. Great to see you in here. Fantastic. We've been getting a lot coming back from our days, and that's always great to see you guys. Those are the channels that help build us, guys. Oh, so much to them. Great to have all you guys in here. Fantastic group of people. And that's right, guys. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. is the Pusa Push. We're still not sure yet if it's always going to be Wednesdays. We're still time testing it, but tomorrow night will be definitely that'll be on. So, Little Miss, so many. Please, please know the shout out. We don't allow that in here. We'll actually get you timed out. No sub for sub, no shortcuts, guys. If you want to meet a channel, by all means, feel free. Talk to them. There's room for 200 characters. Let you know what you liked about them. You can tell them you subscribed. But we're all humans here. Talk to us humans, guys. I see this is still continuing. I'll give it another chance.
My kids take over my desktop. I keep 2 batteries for filming, too. They are multi-purpose. This is awesome. I screenshot your comment from before. I might use it tomorrow, if you don't mind. And Martini Piano, we can't put you on the screen just yet, but last week on Friday, we actually opened up our game for those of you that were close to 50. And then we opened up for everybody under 1K. So you'll never know. You're just going to be in the chat because sometimes we're still adjusting the game. So sometimes the rules change as they go. But definitely got to listen and be within the rules when they're there. And then just participate and be in the chat.
Oh, we got another selfie as well. Just came in, hot off the press. Sunrise to Sunset RV, learning about YouTube with Pusa Studios. Thank you so very much. Great to see you. Great to have you in here. I'm so glad you got your selfie in. And guys, it's not too late. The more the merrier, guys. It's always great to see you guys up here. And it helps your channel as well. It gets more eyes on you. And of course, we have our, we select one at the end of each live stream, which will give you a separate community post with your channel link onto it. And at the beginning of our next credits when we we go live the next time. Always nice to stop by and see you. Oozaloo Garage, it's always such a pleasure to see you. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. We had such a great talk that night. back when we were just getting used to interviews and lucky enough to have channels like Oozaloo Garage and that degree to come on and help us learn what we were doing. So
Now, Oozaloo, on Thursday, we might have something for you. I can't say any more. We might actually have something for you on Thursday.
I have no idea what she's talking about. I can't even. I'm just gonna smile politely with all of it. So
I'm serious, but I can't say anything more. So.
I hope it's great for you.
It is.
I can't
It
imagine.
is. It is.
NP, you guys are cool with me. Haven't met an Andrew. I haven't been happy to see. I love that. Right back at you, Miscellaneous Magnets. Another great.
I
Andrew
can't say
there.
that too.
Yeah.
I know.
Only one Andrew even.
I'm answering Oozaloo and asks what time. I said,
Oh, okay. I
can't say that.
I was gonna say because we were talking that, and then you said
Keep an
what was
eye
one.
Yeah.
Okay,
guys.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, guys, it is time to head out. The algorithm is like the YouTube algorithm is going insane tonight, guys. So we appreciate it. It's been such a good turnout for dealing with that. We cannot thank you guys enough.
I know, right?
I can just picture him. He's like, okay. I'll put LOL in so she try to make it a little nicer. But
I know, but I can't.
the Menville bunch. Yeah.
I'm tied.
Alrighty then. On that note, guys, have a good night. Great to have each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for always making it great in here. You guys are always the stars of the show. See you guys tomorrow night, guys, 7 p.m. Join in, guys. Lots of new channels on the up and coming. Chance for you guys to get seen. And the bigger ones, you know what? Great place to meet a lot of great new channels. Get the word out, guys. Let your friends know. You guys got to reach in your communities that we don't have. Give them a chance to grow as well, guys. Help them get in. We appreciate the help. We are that place where all these niches meet. And you guys are really the gateway to them. So thank you so much for being here. If you haven't hit the like button on the way out, please do. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We'll catch you guys really soon. Oh my God, she's nuts tonight. All right, guys, take care. Be well. Help. Help.